All right, everyone, welcome back to, was it session 4 now, From Tusk Till Dawn. I'm Julius Lazarus.
Lothor.
Zanyaya.
Uthal.
And I'm Rochelle.
And I'm the guy doing all the things. So,
Not all the things.
in our last session, our heroes find themselves outside of this giant monolithic structure behind them after burning the cultist banners and flags of our friend Gregorio. And come to find out, he has a lot of friends. We found out some interesting things with backstories with some people as to how they potentially ended up here. Reginald's wife died. That was a development.
Damn.
I didn't even notice that when she... No, I didn't. Yeah, she died right in front of me.
Yeah,
I didn't know Reginald had a wife.
Yeah, you missed a little bit.
Lothor
but,
still doesn't know.
Lothor's still MIA, but hopefully soon he will be found. Where we left off, you guys are essentially in an abandoned village township sort of thing. There's nothing magical around. All of the tracks that you guys were tracking kind of petered off in different directions off in the distance. And that's where we can pick up from.
Okay.
Can you remind me, please, because I know we talked about it last session. Is this like a case where everyone suddenly vanished, or did they have time to pack up their gear and then leave from the town?
So upon you guys arriving in the town, it's just abandoned.
Okay.
And it looks like it's been abandoned for quite a long time.
Okay, so they got up and left all their gear.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's
And-
still dust.
just as a, if you keep the timer in your head kind of thing, I did Hunter's Mark that motherfucker.
Mhm.
So, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to do that in the first 5 minutes, am I? But, so for an hour after the combat and during the combat and then after the combat, I still have that.
Yeah. All right.
And if I remember correctly as well, I did detect magic, which let me know they did pass without trace. And I told Uthal that as we were talking, and I asked you if you would help me with my vengeance.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I burned the banners.
Burn them.
And then afterwards, Julius is going to cast prestidigitation on himself for the first time for y'all to see. His super extremely dirty black robes and hat and everything are now all completely clean. And you can
Shiny.
finally see on his back there is a gold emblem of what looks like a sun, moon, and a book visible on his back for the first time.
Sun and moon and book.
Yes.
Golden. Yeah. Are we able to know, do we know what those things are?
Would you like to give me a history check?
I would. That would be a 16.
Does she?
If they're from a continent, then yes, I would assume so.
So you know a little. You know that whatever cloister he was a part of was in a higher echelon of magic study.
Okay. So like a student college program tiership.
Kind of.
Okay.
Think of research facility, but for magic.
Gotcha.
Nerds. So this town, it's got buildings and what have you, right?
Yep. A lot of it just looks like kind of thrown together housing. So like really thin pieces of wood, sticks, kind of like straw, hay roofs.
Are there doors?
Not for these. They kind of almost have like a hut shape to them. They're kind
Okay.
of rounded.
Are we able to see where we came in from? Like, has that door behind us sealed up?
It hasn't.
Yeah, it's a giant building behind us
Yeah.
now.
That's what the
A
monitor
facility.
was.
And directly ahead of us on the other side of the town, like how far can we see in any direction?
So in any direction, you can see that there's kind of like different plasters of forest kind of around you guys. Some of them have some paths that lead through them. Just kind of like your regular like dirt trail that like people who like go on trade routes, that kind of like pathing structure.
So it's town and surrounded by forest.
Yeah.
That's been abandoned.
How wide is the building that we came out of? Like,
It's pretty massive. Like it kind of extends from like one side of the town all the way maybe like another town size and a half wide.
I remember at the end of last session we mentioned I sent Noel up in the sky to do a little recon. Are you still considering the role I did earlier? The role.
We are still considering that.
Let it roll.
All right. So, yes, I had Noel go up and search, and I do see smoke. Looks like maybe a fire. If we want to go check out that direction.
Wait.
what direction?
We,
Which direction did I see it?
West.
West. Towards the west. There's someone has looks like a campfire out in the woods.
It's the only thing that's giving us the direction. Head that way.
Forgot about Reginald and his wife.
oh yeah, the fertilizer's still back there. We should bring it up here so it can actually do better. Cause you know,
If that's what the group wants to do, I would rather personally stay up here and keep lookout. But if someone wants to go down and grab Reginald, I will wait.
yeah, let's go bury the fertilizer and then go check out the campfire. I'm sure it'll still be there.
I'll just stay here and keep an eye on it with Noel, and I'll let y'all know if anything changes.
I'll go back in.
I will help.
I'll stay with you.
Okay.
So you two walk back inside the building, go through the hallway, through the office, study like thing. Reginald's still there, holding his wife. He's not inconsolable from what you guys can see. He's kind of just hunched over with her. And that's where you guys kind of walk in on.
Oh, too bad you guys don't have a
You want to
bard.
I'm gonna like stage whisper to her. Just don't call it fertilizer, please. Okay, that's what it is. I know. Shh. Okay, thank you. Reginald. Hey, Reginald, dear. We found a way out.
Is the coast clear?
The coast is clear. We can't find any trail.
You see kind of Reginald get up and picks his wife up in his arms and starts heading for the hallway you guys just came from.
It's this way. We're gonna
Well,
follow. We're gonna just let him lead the way back then.
from behind. Take a left up here. Yeah.
Question: when I was grabbing all the paperwork, all papers on how everyone kind of got here and what happened to them, did I find any on Reginald?
You did not.
Okay.
Does Reginald do anything when we enter that part of the?
No, he just kind of slowly continues walking, wife in hand, just kind of going towards the way out you guys just came from.
Okay.
In the meantime, if there's the largest tree on the edge of this town,
Mm-hmm.
I take my original shield that's on my back, which is pointed at the bottom, and I try to use it kind of like a spade shovel,
Okay.
and I start digging a hole.
Cool. So we can say that tree is about say roughly here-ish away from you guys.
Okay, so I guess put Uthal and me by that tree then. While Uthal's digging, I'm just gonna keep watch over.
Is Noel still circling in the skies?
Give me a second here.
Is Noel
You do
getting
a circle.
closer to the fire?
No staying, just circling, keeping an eye on it, but not getting closer.
Okay. So as Reginald kind of comes out, he sees Uthal digging a hole and kind of begrudgingly shuffles his way over to where he is and kind of looks at him and says, "Is this for her?"
Poor Reginald.
Just nods
Thank you.
and keeps working.
So he kind of just lays her body on the ground and kind of sits down and just waits for the hole to be finished.
Which I'm pretty strong. Does it take me long?
Nah. I mean, with your size and how fast I imagine you can dig a hole with a shield, it's
Question.
probably...
Do I remember what spell Zenyatta cast on Reginald's wife?
Give me a history check.
Actually, I might have something. I say 18 plus 8.
You do remember it?
I cast Spare the Dying previously.
If I remember correctly, that spell, the body can't decay for a certain amount of time.
No, it's a different spell. This one just,
You're thinking of gentle repose.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
This
Just
one
making sure.
is,
It
if
just
you're dying,
stabilizes.
it stabilizes the person at 0.5 health point.
Oh,
she was already dead.
she was out.
You don't happen to have diamonds, do you?
It's a little late now.
Well, hey, it could be handy for future
Well,
resurrections.
every D&D party should have diamonds.
I got books and quills and inks.
You can mark down this momentous occasion. So as you kind of finish digging the hole, I imagine you step back from it, put your shield back where it is. Reginald picks up his wife's body, lays her down, takes his trench coat off and kind of covers her with it, and then starts pushing the dirt back over top of her body.
Once all the dirt is back into the hole, I'd like to cast Druid Craft to make the grass grow back over and to have a couple wildflowers pop up that look like they'd be from the local area.
Cool. You do that. The mound of dirt slowly starts over blooming with fresh green grass. The flowers that grow are like an orangish, yellowish, kind of bright color, very eye-catching. Reginald takes out 3 regular crossbow bolts and kind of arranges them in a way like a gravestone. So that way he can kind of remember where she was buried at with all the, fresh vegetation that's over it now. He kind of looks at you guys, gets up, very sullen look to him, very much looks like a defeated, human being. He looks at you guys and says, "I must now go and report back to my superiors what I've seen here."
If we need to find you again, where are y'all based at?
If you look to the east, look for a city with very high walls. There will be flying mechanisms over top and a constant flow of people coming through the gates.
Does that sound familiar?
Give me a history check.
16.
You kind of know the area. There are a couple cities around that area with a similar structure to that. It could be one of 3.
1 of 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, wish you safe travels. Thanks for all the help you gave us. And sorry about what happened to you.
Reginald, wait. Who do you report to?
They are
Asking
the
good questions.
highest of scientific and mechanical minds in the country.
Do they have a name? Do they have, like, a building?
They would be referred to as the city they're from. They try to humble themselves in some regard, even with the vast advancements we have made over the past 10, 20 years.
Before you go, and I'm going to turn to you, because I saw you collect the papers. gonna ask, will you give him his paperwork so that way he can take it back to the people that help run the Science Institute?
There was no paperwork on Reginald. I have everyone else's names. I even have the people that were with us beforehand. I have Rhonda's and Maeve's, but there was no paperwork on Reginald or how he was brought there.
Spooky.
What's the lowest passive perception you guys have?
15.
13.
14.
15.
Okay. So even with your passive perceptions, you guys can tell as he says, "Thank you for helping me get out of this place. It will not be the last time you see me." As he kind of turns to go and walk towards the east.
If I may, I want to catch his eye at that when he finishes saying that. I want to catch his eye when he finishes saying that and say, "We couldn't save her. We will avenge her." And then I just look to the west towards where we saw that smoke.
So from your guys' passive perception, you could tell with the information that he was trying to give you, it was kind of meant so you wouldn't follow him. Because he kind of seems like he doesn't know how to feel around you guys at the moment, which is why he said he would probably see you again at some point.
He wants some alone time right now to process.
Did anybody else notice he didn't really mention who he worked for? He just kind of like, yeah, and there being no paperwork on him. You handled that way better than I would have, because I would have been like, so you have been working for them. Ah!
Based on what he just said, there is 3 possibilities from my memory that I can recall where he would be going to. We can always find him later if we need to.
So we don't believe that he was anything to do with this Rhino game?
With the fact of them shooting his wife in front of him, I don't think so.
He could have been a really good actor.
It could have not even been his wife.
I never detected any lies from him.
Oh, do you have Detect Eye?
I believe at one point you did try to cast Detect Thoughts.
I did, yes. At one point I did. I have some similar to that.
We're wasting time.
We are. I think we should go check out the smoke.
All in agreement?
Yes, but I want to remove the arrows that he put into the grave. I want to just pick them up and put them in the grass.
Okay.
They'll still just be right there, but they're no longer standing up.
Savage.
I don't trust him. I don't know him. They're still there. He just needs to look harder.
Also, thank you for helping our party.
Yeah, not a problem. I don't know any of y'all.
My name is Rochelle.
Rochelle.
Yes.
Hi.
I'll stick out like a little cat paw.
Oh, you're a kitty.
Yeah, I'm a Liam.
She will hand out her hand. Zendaya.
Nice to meet you, Zendaya.
Yes. So we have a lion and a meathead.
And a bookworm.
And a bookworm. I like the bookworm. Okay. For your guys' reference, Zendaya, she has skin the color of like polished oak with green hair that's pulled into a half ponytail. And she's wearing kind of like school uniform, but so it has like green and some ivy tendrils with black, pair of brown breeches, sandals that are easy to kick off, and she. Garrett, do I still have my backpack, or is that all my gear gone? Gone. Well, at one point I used to have a saddlebag, like messenger crossbody, but I don't have that anymore. Probably wherever my book is.
Book.
Okay, so I guess we're all heading towards the smoke.
This side, this one.
To the smoke.
Okay.
I think I knocked some stuff over.
Smooth set change.
Just
Nothing fell over at all.
put a cut right there.
So for Zenya's reference,
Yes.
Julius looks to be roughly 5'10"-ish,
Okay.
but the hat puts him at like 6'4".
Oh, okay.
You can't really see much details on actual physical characteristics. Has completely now clean black scholar's robes.
Okay.
The black hat. How tall are you?
I didn't give that a thought. So, average.
Average. Would you say you're shorter or taller than my character being 5'10"?
5'10", I am shorter than you, but I'm probably average leaning taller.
Okay, so if you're a little shorter, you would notice that underneath the hat is a red lining on the inside.
Ooh.
And then he does have two swords now, because I just got another one, 2 swords on his hip.
Okay.
And with how big the hat is, and he has a cloth wrap over his face, so you don't really get any physical characteristics except for maybe his eyes every now and then, which are a bright red.
Okay. Interesting.
2 swords he did.
About a
with.
7-foot tall Goliath with no tattoos, which is rare for Goliaths. Dark gray skin, well-worn chainmail armor. Shield on his back that has an eye patch on it. Shield on his arm that has a lightning bolt and a hammer. And he's currently marching to the west.
Wonderful. Taking point on that, apparently.
He does that.
Does he?
He does.
Kind of just one-track mind, it seems.
Who are you talking to?
I don't know. This person here?
What person?
Oh, there's no one here. You
No.
can't see. You can't see them.
There's no one there.
Oh,
They're in the void.
that's fair. Okay. I can see them. Why can't you see them?
I am the wind.
I must have been underground too long. That's what it was.
And you've seen him a couple times, but Noel, who we were talking about earlier, is a small little bat that usually hangs inside my cloak, but currently is flying around us.
It is
Yes,
so
I'm very interested about your bat.
It is so crazy that he named the bat Noel. Because I have a raven named Noel, yeah, in a different campaign.
Caw.
You guys are too similar. That's what it is.
Twinsies.
You.
I'm marching west.
We all go with character introduction.
Yes.
We did that, and we've been marching, and that was our banter while we were talking.
I am right behind Uthal, and I have Noel on my shoulder.
Okay, I assume Uthal is in the front since he's marching west.
And the entire time, I'm trying to keep my eye out for any sign that that elephant walked this direction.
During the march, I want to cast 2 spells on myself. I will be casting Mage Armor and Long Strider.
Okay, just long strider for you.
Mm-hmm.
What's the elephant's name
Where would
again?
you like to be placed? Elephant's name is Gregorio. G-E-R
Gregorio.
or G-R-E. I can't spell.
I'd like to be like right over here.
G-R-E. Gregorio?
Yeah.
I'll figure-
Italian, but
I'll-
elephant.
I'll figure it out.
I'm more interested in Quill. They have my book.
Wait, you're a warlock that likes books?
Maybe.
Are you sensing a theme?
Nah, it's just ironic. He was like, I have a bat named Noel. My character in our other campaign is a warlock that really likes books.
With our journey, you guys come upon your journey, you guys happen upon what looks like a really downshodden fort. With what you can see, the fire coming from, is kind of this watchtower structure outside that has a large fire burning from the center of it as kind of like a way for people to find it who know about it. Upon walking up, you see different, walls to keep people out. Definitely have seen their fair share of battle. There's arrows, weapons sticking out of it. A bunch of pieces of wood are broken off the front. There is a singular gate at the front made of different wood kind of downshotten structure, and at the back is more kind of like stone enhancements to the wall. Like they've been trying to rebuild it better, but they've only about completed halfway so far.
Okay. And we see people.
Out front, you see a single guard to the gate. There's kind of a down, shoddy wagon with 2 horses attached to it.
Any symbols anywhere?
Nope.
No banners, no
banners.
flags, nothing.
Nope.
Any idea what they could be guarding with needing a guard with a
Mhm.
gun?
That's an axe.
An axe?
What's a gun?
At different time. Sorry, that was my PTSD talking.
Are you going to stop at the gate, or are you just going to walk up to the gate, Uthar? Like, what do you do? So I know what to do.
And the guard outside the gate, no identifying marks on him as far as, like, does he look like he would belong in that building?
Nope. What you see is just a half orc, kind of like regular standard armor over him. He has a great axe, just kind of at the guard, ready. He's kind of sitting down on what looks like a really poorly built stool out front.
And that tower is not on fire, but there's a fire in it.
Right.
Does the guard react to us walking up as far as we've gone?
Nope, not yet. He's just kind of sitting there, kind of staring at you guys. From all of your guys' passive perceptions, you can tell he hasn't seen people like you for a while or at all.
And there's no action going on, nothing dramatic happening.
Nope.
There.
You can kind of hear some like commotion, not necessarily like bad commotion from inside the fort, just kind of people walking around, kind of faint talks. You can't really make out the words from what you can hear. It's just all kind of like that jumbled, like muffled. You kind of hear everything at once.
Yeah, unless somebody stops me, I will march up to that guard.
I'm walking right behind Upa.
I am going to activate my visage of astral self.
Oh,
Okay.
New toys.
I have it,
Uh-huh.
and I continue to walk.
Okay.
I'm going to bend down as I keep walking and pick up a handful of rocks.
Add 3 rocks to your inventory.
I have rocks.
Pebble.
They probably won't be there for very long.
I'm
No,
just
but
I'm just
I-
loving the thought
So,
of a
as you
Goliath
guys-
walk, behind him, just arms.
As you guys kind of come closer to this half orc, he kind of stands up. He kind of just holds the axe in one hand. It was sitting on his lap while he was sitting. He kind of looks at you guys and says, "Travelers, where are you coming from?"
That's a very good question.
Have you seen an elephant on 2 feet?
No elephant around these parts, friend.
what he's trying to say is, have you seen a Loxodon and a group of its companions walk this way?
I've been here a long time, and it's been a long time since I've seen them.
It's been a long time since you've seen, so you have seen them before.
I have, but not recently.
Have they ever done anything to you and your people, maybe?
Not that I know of. I've been a part of this trading fort for many moons, friend.
So you act in trade, then?
You could say that.
Would it be potential for us to come inside and see the wares?
It'll cost you 2 gold pieces, friend.
How about I give you 3 silver to let me inside?
Fine. Kind of reaches his hand out really fast,
Give him 3 silver?
clutches it, kind of shoves it in. He opens the doors.
As we're about to start,
Before you guys start walking in, he kind of looks you all up and down and says, "Be careful in there. Some people, they're not used to you and your kinds. Hang on to your hat."
Kind of just tilts the hat down a little bit, pulls up my scarf a little more.
If you need help, good luck. And he kind of like motions you guys in.
Haha.
I'll head in.
Okay, I was walking in after I handed the money.
As we're walking in, I stop next to him and I'm like, wait, how long ago did you see Aloxodon and these others with him?
He kind of looks at you and gives the same answer he gave to the tall hat man of many moons. You lose track of time when you're out here for this long.
Okay.
As you guys kind of enter inside the fort, it kind of looks like they've tried to make their own little like makeshift trading station. There's like a bunch of like little like poorly built like merchant stands, very randomized like single seating type like rock structures. In the back of the fort, you see a cage. It has a dragonborn and a small kobold in it. You also see 2 more half-orcs have a troll in chains, kind of in the back of the fort, kind of like trying to keep the troll under control.
Do I recognize the dragonborn?
You do? It is your friend Lothor. He and the kobold currently have a wrap over their mouths so they can't talk, and their arms are in chains.
Okay.
Outside of the cage, you can see what looks like 2 magic-type inclined people. They're kind of like shoulder to shoulder, whispering to each other, kind of so the rest of the fort doesn't hear what they're talking about.
Okay.
And then you have kind of some more random, orcs, little hobgoblins kind of like walking around this fort as well.
You said the ones standing in front of the cage, the ones that are kind of whispering and keeping their discussion.
It's these 2 guys right
Okay.
here.
I'm gonna look over to Uthal. I'm just kind of look at you and point my hat towards the cage so that you can notice Lothor. And I'm say, I'm gonna lose my senses for a minute. I'm just gonna hold on to you, okay? As I do that, I want to put my senses into Null to have Null kind of go in this makeshift building, kind of go to the ceiling and just flirt around, act like a normal bat until it can land near the cage to listen to what those figures are saying.
That worked out. So, as your bat kind of lands and sits on top, Lothor kind of like looks up, notices the bat, sees the familiarity of it, and kind of goes like, Meanwhile, what Noel would hear from the 2 people whispering, one is a female, is a half-elf. The other one just kind of looks like your stereotypical old wizard guy.
Okay.
She kind of leans in and says, "Darling, I don't know how much we can fetch for these ones. Look at this one. He's all old and red. The other one just won't shut up. He keeps singing about monkeys." So you can kind of pick up that they're talking about, like, if they're willing to trade these people or not.
Okay. Got it. I'll shift my senses back and kind of just let Noel chill there for right now.
And the only people by the cage are the ones whispering. Is there like a guard at the cage or anything?
So the closest things to the cage are the 2 half-orcs with the troll.
And they're pretty distracted by the troll.
More or less, you can tell that the half-orcs have the troll subdued for the most part.
How is the cage secured?
There is, I don't have a little roof structure for it, but it's a typical kind of like 4x4 kind of metal cage structure. There's a single door on this side. Yeah. On this side.
Is there like a lock on it?
From what you can tell, you don't know with how far away you are from it.
When my senses come back, I will pass on all the information to the group on what I heard over there. It appears they have caught our dragonborn friend Lothor and are currently discussing whether or not they want to trade them.
Do you want me to whisper to him to tell him to sit tight?
That is up to the group. Do we want to try and barter with these people, or do we want to just try and rescue our friend and see what happens? That's kind of up to the group here to decide that.
I am not confident in our abilities to take down an entire watchtower.
There's also a pretty big dude right there that I don't know if they'd set him on us.
But we could also set him on them.
We could break him free as a diversion.
That's up to the group.
If this is the type of place that trades in people, it needs to go.
So it's like we got one vote guarantees the rescue plan.
Is trading of people commonplace in this world? Or
Not really.
okay.
As far as trading people goes, Rochelle would be able to tell you better, being sold into slavery as a gladiator. It's a very rare thing, and you know only a lot of wealthy people do that.
Got it. Then yeah, I am on the vote. We can make this all place fertilizer.
Well, if that's the plan, how do y'all want to start this?
Open that cage. And I head that way.
Easy enough. I want to get to where I'm within 60 feet of the cage.
Okay, well let's
Yeah.
move Uthal first, because that is an important point.
Yeah.
You
So-
get to about here.
Also, do you guys know what the visage of astral self does?
No.
No.
We
So-
certainly don't.
One of the
You're
abilities
within range standing here.
Okay.
is I can, I'll read it out. Word of the Spirit. When I speak, I can direct my words to a creature of my choice that I can see within 60 feet of me, making it so only that creature can hear me. Alternatively, I can amplify my voice so that all creatures within 600 feet can hear me.
Okay.
So if I want to make eye contact or like see these individuals that are in chains, I can let them know at a set time for a prison break.
Okay.
So that way it can be a little bit more coordinated.
Okay. So what I was about to do is I want to make it, so at the 60-foot range, I want to make a mage hand appear near Lothor, but in a way where his body's blocking it from line of sight of the two people talking next to his cage.
So you would have to make it appear probably like in this corner.
Okay. I want to appear there so they can't see it, and I want to have the mage hand untie the bandages around the wrap around their mouth.
They would definitely say a mage hand if you did that. Because if you make a hand appear in the cage, these two are staring directly in the cage.
What if I use Lothor's body to block them seeing the mage hand? There's the hand.
Lothor, turn around.
From what you also know, they're also wizards.
Yeah.
So they could definitely pick up on that.
Ooh, can I throw one of the stones in my hand, kind of like behind them, trying to make a distraction, like someone's coming from the other side? I have a 60-foot range.
I want to get up in front of the big dude and talk to its owner for a moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna see what the big guy is in for, or how they captured him.
So what you in for?
Give me a... Since you're trying to throw it, give me a strength check to see how far it gets.
Okay. I was using this with the magic stone spell,
Okay.
so it uses my magic-based stuff. Do you still want me to do a strength?
Well,
Or
if it's magic based, do whatever
The
would
card
apply
says?
to that. Yeah.
okay.
Ranged spell attack.
I'm still learning.
Nope.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I was just wanting to double check.
We are all learning. Always.
22.
Yeah, the rock definitely lands behind them.
Well, it's true.
I'm
They
still
kind of just
learning.
turn around for a second, like,
Anyways.
what was that? And then they just go back to talking to each
Okay.
other.
My hope is that in that brief moment, Mage Hand can undo the gag.
Yeah, I saw them. Those are moves Italy, just a verbal, smacks, a little small hand gesture.
Give me a stealth check for the mage hand.
Sleight of hand or stuff.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay. Not bad.
Where is
That
that?
would be 14.
You said you're doing it for Lothor?
Mm-hmm.
So the hand kind of fiddles for a second. It's not used to the knots that these people tied on it,
Okay.
but it is able to just pull down kind of the front of the little thing. Not all the way, but enough so Lothor can talk.
Okay.
Immediately bursts out about monkeys.
I mean, the bard being able to speak is it's no small thing. But Uthal doesn't know any of this, so I'm still walking towards the cage.
So with you, the two people kind of like in the general vicinity of where you're walking, there's one little hobgoblin to your right, and then another half-orc on the other side of this kind of like, I'll say this is more like a little tiny like fence structure. And he kind of looks at you and says, "Wait, my friend. I've never seen you here before. Who are you with?"
I'm just gonna try to walk past him.
I walk up, me.
Hang on. He kind of puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "You don't know where you go. Who are you?"
Why are those people in cages?
Kind of looks at you and says, "Something to do with pointy hat people. We have those cages for prisoners and thieves. I don't know why they're in there."
That one's not a prisoner or a thief. I'm getting them out.
He kind of looks at you, shrugs his shoulders, and says, "That's up to you, my friend. I wish you luck." So you kind of get to about here. What were you saying you wanted to do?
I wanted to get around this guy. Is that a person like next to him, or
So
one of
there
those?
are two people next to this.
Okay, I want to get in right there area.
Like here?
No, like up
Okay.
close to personal.
Okay. So you will have to either choose this way or this way.
I'll go in that way.
This way?
I think so.
So the same thing happens. You kind of walk past the hobgoblin. He kind of mean mugs you as you're walking by. And the half-orc does the same thing. He stands in front of you and says, "You don't know where you go. Who are you?"
An interested buyer.
In what?
Your friend over there,
Which friend?
the big guy.
I assume you're talking about the thing in chains.
Yes.
He is no one's friend.
What did he do?
He terrorized part of the fort. We've held him captive here until we can figure out what to do with him.
So how much is he?
He's not for sale. Move along, and he kind of turns and stands in front of where you would walk past.
So he blocks my way.
Mm-hmm.
Can I walk past him?
You can try.
I will try and just walk right past him.
She saw Uthal do it.
Same thing happens to you. He puts his hand against your shoulder and says, "You don't know where you go. He is not for sale."
Okay, then I won't try and buy him. I just want to talk to the people over here.
If you do anything to release him, your head will sit on one of the spikes that you passed coming in.
Are they normally adorned with heads?
Not recently.
So a long time ago then? Many moons?
You could say that. You could tell this orc definitely has more anger and attitude to him than the one at the front gate.
Okay. I just kind of gave him the okay nod.
He kind of steps back, waves his arm, points back at his eyes.
Well, who's next to try to go through the gate?
You don't know where you go.
Yeah, that means something.
I was like, I know where I go. I go this way. I will attempt to go through the other side.
Okay. You get to hear.
Yeah.
There's only a single half orc on this side.
Okay.
And says, kind of looks at you, leans in.
It's been a couple weeks since I've had a shower. That's next on the list. I need a good watering.
You smell like flour.
Would you like one?
He kind of points at himself. Do I look like I like flour?
Everyone should like a flower. And I'm going to druidcraft a sunflower. Just a small, simple sunflower. Just everyone should like flowers. This one's at least food.
Kind of takes it, picks it out of your hand and looks at it.
You can eat the seeds on the inside of it. Do you mind if
He
I
just
walk past?
kind of looks at the flower, looks at you, looks back at the flower, looks at you, and he drops it on the ground. I do not like flowers.
Are you more of a mushroom man?
What do you want?
Well, I would like a shower, but I don't think that there is one here. I will also like my book, but again, I don't think you have that here.
He kind of leans back to the guys around the fire and says, "Ha! Flower lady wants a book!" And they all look over and start laughing.
I'll look and laugh.
What is your business here?
Apparently, the people I'm traveling with knows that one, and I'll point to the cage, just generalized. I have no business with them or anybody over there, so I was just being nosy.
Kind of looks back at his friends, yells something in half orc, and they all kind of start moseying over your way.
Wonderful.
And he kind of leans back into you and says, "What's your business with the man in the cage?
I have no business with the man in the cage.
Then why would you ask about them?"
I didn't. I said my other people were there. I'm just happened to be traveling with the people. We're not even friends.
So you would be okay if I took their heads?
Oh, absolutely. It's great fertilizer.
Okay.
For the flowers.
The orc you're talking to kind of pushes past you
Okay.
I activate Blade Song.
and kind of looks towards Ulius's direction. Amidst the commotion of everything going on, the lady sorcerer wizard person kind of turns around and says, "Oh my, we have a party, don't we?" And she kind of frills her fingers and you see fire kind of flare between them.
Mm-hmm.
"Are you here to buy?"
How much are you selling them for?
"Oh, my dear, what do you have to offer?"
I'll start the bidding at 2 gold.
Nah.
That's what I had.
Is that one a bard?
He sings with this. And she kind of holds up the lyre that traveled with him and kind of sets it on the ground. "You tell me, dear. Why do you think I had him bound and gagged?"
Oh.
Who's actually not gagged right now.
He could be
Oh,
of
I know.
interest. Just he put up much of a fuss.
My dear, if you knew what it took to get him in that cage, I would give him to you for free. But bards do fetch a very high price.
I mean, if he's that fussy, is he just gonna be as much trouble for me? That's the problem.
I'm listening to all this, yes?
Mm-hmm. That depends. Do you have someone with sharp instruments?
I just kind of look down at my claws.
No, instruments, dear.
I'm not smart. What do you mean?
Things that go through flesh very easily. Hopefully applied with some heat, as she frills her fingers again with fire.
Well, I wouldn't want to buy him just to kill him.
Honey, it's not killing. How else is he gonna do work for you?
What kind of work is he good for?
Entertaining the whores. What do you expect?
Whores do you need
I'm a
entertainment
little
too?
short on pores right now, I will admit.
I'm uninterested in this conversation anymore. And she kind of twirls back to the cage.
My intent is to hit the lock with my hammer.
Give me an investigation check to see if you see a lock.
Investigation, not perception.
Investigation, because you are looking for the lock.
With the guy coming at me aggressively, can I enter combat now?
You don't enter combat.
Okay.
It's a 7. 7 minus 1 is 6.
You're not as familiar with prison doors as you thought you were. You kind of see the hinges
Being ungagged,
and
I
just
can cast a spell.
the door and the bar just kind
I
of
want this
together. You don't see really any outlining,
Somatic,
defining
you
thing
can
that
do
would be a
verbal
lock.
component, you can't do somatic because you can't move your hands. Well, that's up to
Yeah.
GM's discretion for that part. But
As you're
you
kind of like
also
moving
use this
towards the
to
cage,
your racial ability?
the lady sorcerer now turns your
Oh
direction
no,
and
that's
says,
the other one.
"Oh my!
But I did pick up
What
Misty Step as
fancy
one of
armor
my
you have! You
Lord Bar
have to come
spells.
from a family of wealth.
Yes, it's
How
real,
much
yeah.
would you fetch for this one?"
So the armor he's wearing is actually very well worn. But
So how
let him go.
For the right price, darling, of course.
they're pretty distracted right now, yes?
The lady one is. The other one hasn't taken their eyes off of the lady.
Okay. So
The only price I offer is your life.
Well, that hardly seems like a fair exchange.
Were you going to say something?
no, okay, you're good.
Stare down.
She just kind of stares back at you. Honey, if you're going to waste my time, I have better things to discuss with other people.
As she turns around, I'm like, I'm bored, and I cast Misty Step all the way to Ulius.
Beautiful.
And then I yell out, grab my lyre!
Can I reach it? Can I do astral arms and reach for it? It's 10-foot range.
Go try and counterspell. Please play. Stay in the cage.
Yeah. Blink dunk. Ulius, my man!
It's been a long day.
You look rough, dude.
Untie him.
Actually, I look better than last time you saw me because I'm actually all clean.
He's chained, if I remember correctly.
Chained.
Can your sword cut through that?
You got anything for this by chance?
We have fire sword.
Hey, Ulius, do you
Yes.
think an athletics check would be great for this?
For the liar,
Mm-hmm.
technically yes.
Roll it. Give me an athletics check.
Get the liar, get the liar, get the liar.
Actually, I would like to cartwheel over and try and lift it up and flay it back over to him at the same time.
Give me an athletics
It's
check.
gonna be a good athletics check.
I want Noel to use the help action to give her advantage on it by helping her attack the hand to make her drop a loot.
It's a 22.
You nail a perfect, trained all of your life cartwheel into the liar, which is directly in front of this sorcerer's face.
Yes.
And as you throw it, she kind of looks at you and says, "My dear, that was a mistake." And go ahead and give me initiative rolls.
I caught my liar. Great kick, flute friend.
Nice. Would you like another D20?
I just did a 22 and then
Okay, bouncing back and forth.
I mean, 4. It could be worse than a 4. It could be worse.
What if I
She's just
told
gonna
you
punch
I'm
me
about
in
to
the face.
have 75 feet of movement?
Also, as soon as I catch my liar, I also cast prestidigitation to try to like unlock the chains on my wrist. Like,
You catch it, you
yeah, I know.
you
I'm
flick
trying
a
to.
few
I'm
notes
trying to
and
like.
it's magically unlocked.
I'm trying to like.
You can make
I know
them
it doesn't
smell
work.
good.
Mm.
You
What was I
make
gonna
them
do?
sparkle.
Who
Yeah,
rolled a 20 plus?
21. I didn't think about that. There's a spell that unlocks locks, right?
Who rolled
I don't have
a
that.
15 to 20?
19.
15.
16.
Then a 10 to 15.
Do I have? Oh, that would be painful. We're not going to do that.
5 to 10.
Technically a 7. With my
That is a 5 to 10.
Yeah.
The math checks out.
Yeah. For my one free action, I'm gonna look to Lothor. Back away 5 feet, please.
I'm going to back away.
Another clippy.
Guys, I'm real squishy and I have like a lot of enemies by me.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Potential out
Can you just create like a wall of
It's so pretty.
and
Actually, last I checked,
No, I can't.
last I checked, they're all coming to kill us and ignoring you because of what you said to them.
I mean, that's fair. My deception works too well.
Alright, so first one up we have in initiative is going to be Lothor.
Lothor is going to.
Move 5 feet away from Julius because he
Yeah,
asked
yeah.
us to.
He asked me to move 5 feet away. So the first thing I'm going to do is step 5 feet that way.
Towards this guy?
Yes. And what? How high is this wall here?
It's about like waist level.
So I can see all of them,
Yes.
and I can see this. Yes.
You also
How-
see these guys. Yes.
How? What are they doing right now?
Well,
Once
you-
this initiative once they realize these guys are popping off, what are they doing?
They're trying to hold the troll still, as the troll kind of now is starting to like thrash about a bit.
Oh, I could do so many fun things right now. Lothor's kind of confused. He's looking around, but he knows that his friends are here, and so he's gonna toss a fireball right there.
Oh,
Okay, what is the radius on it?
Oh,
You said fireball?
yeah.
20 feet
I think
radius.
it's 20 feet.
That's the perfect setup for a
that is
fireball.
40 feet of owl.
I assume centered in between them?
Yeah, the fireball's gonna land right there.
It's the perfect
Yeah.
setup for a fireball.
You can hit all of them.
They get, I think it's a dex save.
It's Dex against your spell save DC.
Yeah, so they all gotta beat a 15.
But unfortunately, you were getting counterspelled.
I
Damn.
counterspell the counterspell.
Yes!
Ooh.
Yes!
Ooh.
No,
Start rolling 8d6. Do you need 8d6?
I only have 1d6.
There's 2 more.
there's my
3.
How many more you need?
I need 2, 4, 6, 2 more.
Here's some cool skull ones.
I'm going to use that level 3 spell slot.
Okay. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
My
22,
reaction to the
23. Well, if they don't do the save, they all take 23 points of damage.
Half on
Oh, these are
success.
cool too.
Oh, skull.
Thank you, sir.
One of my besties got me those.
Do they pass their saves?
What am I rolling against?
Dex save DC 15.
15.
The hobgoblins failed, the half-orcs passed.
Okay, so that would be 23 for the ones that passed and 11 for the ones that don't.
Yeah, rounds down.
Yeah, I've still got my hands are still bound, so I just put my lyre on my lap and I went bring and threw a fireball.
Cool.
And the
Anything
shot
else?
moved 10 feet to the right.
Okay, and then I'm gonna move 10 feet to the right.
This right?
Stage
Yes,
directions.
that's right.
I love it.
All right.
And
That's
that's
it.
my turn.
That's going to bring us to Uthal.
I'm going to throw my shield at the woman and then charge towards her while I throw it.
In her face.
Well, actually, I'm going to bonus action. She's probably a fucking problem.
face.
I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Marker, so I'm going to drop concentration on the elephant
Okay.
and put it on her. And then I'm going to throw my shield at her head. 25 to hit.
Definitely hits.
What is it? Hold on. 9 points of slashing damage. And then as soon as I get up within melee range, I'm going to bring my hammer down on top of her head.
This
Oh,
guy
wait, hold on.
moving out of his range will give an attack of opportunity.
Go for it. And there's actually, hold on. An additional 3 points for the Hunter's Mark damage.
Oh wait, hold on. When I did Arms of Astral Self suddenly, they should have had a dex save, shouldn't they?
You were outside of the gate when you did that.
You came in with that, right?
Yeah, you came in.
Okay. Thanks. Wanted to double check.
Good looking out.
I was
Does a
did I do
14
this
doesn't
wrong?
take.
It does not, no.
What's your AC?
15 to hit with the hammer.
I have the highest AC.
What's yours right now?
20.
She
Oh, blade sing. Yeah.
definitely gets hit by that.
Okay. I'm going to put a first level Divine Smite into it because why not? I'm killing things.
Mine is 14. Unless I cast mage armor. then I can get
10,
up to 16.
17,
Yeah,
24 points of
damage.
and 13 of it is radiant.
Oh god.
And I'm about to cast some cool spells there.
Cool. Anything else for you?
That's my turn.
That is going to bring us to her turn.
Shit.
I already used my action, so I can't counterspell again.
You're way too far away, I think. Well, no, because if the walls are only waist height.
Yeah.
I used one. Yeah.
You see her go invisible.
Through magical means?
She goes where?
Or does she have like racial things?
Actually.
You guys want to put it?
I have astral sight, so I can see in normal darkness, both magical and non-magical. She didn't do anything with
No.
darkness.
No, she just.
But it's good to know you
have
have.
magical darkness. It's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, that's nice.
Do we think it's a counter spell or is it something racial?
I'm not
She's
sure
a
what
wizard.
to say, but that's a weird try.
I'm gonna attempt a counterspell.
Aha.
Poof!
Yay!
So as you hit your counter spell, as she's trying to cast whatever she's trying to cast, you kind of see different parts of her body like fade in and out, like it was trying to turn invisible.
Mhm.
And then she's just standing there like, "You witch! How dare you!"
I mean,
I like
that
how
didn't seem very fair.
I like how she didn't say anything when I counterspell her counterspell though.
It happened quick. She was like, ha ha, boop boop.
It's like, it was just a sight.
You thought.
Is it me turn
You're getting me excited.
I'm getting so excited. You missed so much
Arcane-
last session.
arcane
My
casters are so
entire
sexy.
demeanor has changed a lot after last
Oh,
session.
nice.
Arcane casters are so sexy. Counterspell.
Oh.
There's already been 3 in the first round.
Fireballs.
To be fair, what is the range on that? I don't have a full card.
60 feet, you were
Yeah.
down your
Okay. If I can write that on my card down. I don't actually have it.
She is going to bonus action and Misty Step herself.
She's now within my range.
Casting 2 leveled spells on a turn. Interesting.
Is going to bring us
That's
to
sorcery.
Z's turn.
It is my turn. Okay, where did she go? She's
under
in
this thing.
your... Is she the one with the pointy hat?
Yeah,
That's her right
yeah, the
there.
great
That-
pointy hat.
that's-
Yep,
yeah,
that's
that
it. Yeah, that
Okay.
one. There is another pointy hat though, right there.
The first one. Okay.
There's
You should have used the flashlight when the fireball was cast.
Boom!
That would have been fun.
Important note that I don't know if you guys noticed, but he currently is not in initiative.
Oh,
He's kind of just like cowering by the cage.
I did not notice that.
I'm just a civilian.
I am going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts. One at her, one at the guard standing next to her that's holding the troll.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Blast troll. That's gonna be 24 on the guard that's hitting with the troll.
Which one?
The one closest to her as well. Yep, that
Okay.
one. And that's gonna be a. Oh, that's gonna be a 12 to hit her.
They both hit.
Wow, wonderful.
You're not the only one that's
That's
squishy.
Good news for me.
Okay, so for her, it's going to be 13 points of force damage, rolled max. And for the guard, it's going to be 11.
Okay. How do you want to kill her?
Kill her?
Yeah.
Oh.
Center mass, straight to the chest, and didn't think it was actually going to work.
So as your Eldritch Blast comes out from your hand at her, on impact, it kind of creates like a crater in her chest, and you just see fire pour out of it as she falls to the ground in ash.
Sick. Also, weird and concerning.
I
Hey,
didn't
Did you
think that
see
was going to
that?
work, guys.
You're so far away from everyone, we can't hear you.
I can speak up. It's fine. That's my turn. I'm okay standing here.
Why did she turn to ash?
Because of the wizard.
That is going to bring us to Ulius's turn then.
I'm so confused on why they turned into ash. Okay. That changes things. Alright. I am going to cast Flame Stride.
Okay.
I have 20 additional feet of movement. I don't provoke attacks of opportunities, and anything I pass within 5 feet of me takes 1d6 fire damage.
Fun.
Heard.
Cool. With that in mind, I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get next to this person. Hop over the fence for additional 5 feet, so it's 25, so it's 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65.
That's some
70,
monk shit right there.
75. So 1, 2, 3, 4, take 1d6 fire damage.
You said 4, take 1d6?
So the first guy is going to take 5 fire damage.
That's sick.
Second one's going to take 6 fire damage. Third one's going to take 5 fire damage. Fourth one's going to take 1 fire damage.
Wizard is my favorite class.
He beat those fiery feet.
And then I am going to slash the one directly in front of me with a melee attack.
Okay.
Does a 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
Cool. 8 plus 2, 10 slashing damage. And then I am going to extra attack, and I'm going to extra attack Green Flame Blade.
Was the fiery feet a bonus action?
Yeah.
That's broken!
10 plus 8, 18 to hit again.
Yep.
So he takes a d8 of this, a d8 of fire, right?
Yeah.
I found the murder hobo. Right? He's been just like, I walk on the ceiling. I shoot things. I said no. Now he's like, I like this piece of fire.
2 fire damage, 6 slashing damage, and then that guy's kind of half in between spots. Is he within 5 feet? Because
Is it and then?
or is he?
So he's...
But wait, there's more.
Oh, he's there. Okay. Okay.
You can hit the fire.
So there's nobody within 5 feet of him for the fire to bounce to. Okay.
I've been bonus.
So that's bonus action, extra attack, and that'll be it.
Cool. That is going to bring us to their turn.
That was sick. Mightily impressive.
That's why I said move. As you see, there's literally flaming footprints in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Also, the fence is on fire. So you are aware that is.
Fun fact.
The fire did take 1d6 fire. The fence did take 1d6 fire damage as I was within 5 feet of it.
Is blazing.
We have 3 that are trying to hit Ulius.
Yeah.
That doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. That also doesn't hit.
As he dances through the blades.
We are smacking Z now.
It's probably gonna hit.
Probably gonna hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a nat 20 on that one.
Oh no.
Gosh. I don't think I took silver glass. Maybe don't say that you don't care if we live or die. My deception was too good.
First swing, you'll take 7 slashing damage.
7 slash.
You
Bird.
had me deceived, and I'm playing with it.
Does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
That is also the GM's call. The GM asked you to her to roll deception.
Da-na-na.
You'll take 10 more slashing.
Okie dokie.
She deceived so well the GM didn't even know to ask for it.
She rolled
was a
so
good roll.
well, deceiving all of us here.
We are now rolling to hit local.
She's might be a little chaotic. She's not that
Does a
chaotic.
14 hit you?
Exactly. 14 hits me.
Unspecified. I let other people tell me.
You'll take 14
You look
slashing
at your-
damage.
Ow!
You know, if you could stop smacking us, that'd be great.
Max roll. You'll take another 11 slashing damage.
Oof.
Welcome back.
And I'm still chained up, guys. I don't know if you know this or not.
He's just a pinata at this point.
Then we are trying to hit Uthal next.
I'm
Good
playing
luck.
I'm playing my loot with my hands like this.
That definitely does not hit.
GM, I want my plate mail. Full plate.
Full plate.
I
Full
want
counter.
I want a full paladin this thing up.
Full counter.
Imagine what happens when I get a blade that lets me add intelligence to my actual
Yeah,
damage.
no, that's silly. That's like bonus action. I like that.
Is Green joining in now?
So amidst all the combat, these two orcs see all of their buddies are getting messed up by this party of adventurers. So they drop the chains to the troll.
Oh.
Wonderful.
And then run. Come within 5 feet of me.
I was like, did they come within 10 feet of me?
That's 5 feet of me. He takes 1d6 fire.
He do.
You see, he dropped. He was so scared he ran into flames.
The one that ran on me takes 5 fire damage.
I got it.
Okay.
Do I get an attack of opportunity? I'm too far away.
No.
Can't see.
Attack opportunity when things leave your range unless you have an ability that says
Oh.
otherwise.
We can't really see,
Yeah, we,
Oh,
I
got
was
you.
going to try to hit Ulius.
so
They roll terrible.
They
but-
tried to hit me?
Yeah. As the chains drop, the troll doesn't realize that the chains have dropped yet, as he's still kind of just wiggling and moving around.
I love that for him.
Just,
and just for point of clarification, he wasn't chained to something. They were holding chains.
Yeah.
And now he is just dangling chains,
Yeah.
not attached to anything.
Yeah.
and they were hobgoblins and what else?
There were two half-orcs holding him still.
So what are the bad guys that are still our opponents? Who is our opponents?
Half-orcs, hobgoblins.
Half-orcs, hobgoblins.
That is going to bring us to Rochelle's turn.
Okay. So before my start of combat or whatever, I would like to, word of the spirit, tell the giant dude to kill or help us kill the half orcs and the hobgoblins for his freedom.
He doesn't understand a word you're saying.
Okay.
Good try, though.
Who's the nearest dude?
There's two dudes next to Uthal.
Have any of them not been touched yet?
Neither of the ones near Uthal have been touched.
There's also the green robe person not an initiative that no one has done anything about.
Oh, I'm about to do something then.
I'll go for this guy.
This one?
Yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and
Go for Schmack.
18.
That hits.
Schmack.
9 damage for the first hit. Second hit is 15 plus 7.
22. That hits.
Another 9 points of damage. And then for my third extra unarmed attack blow.
Bonus action.
There we go. That's the word. 11.
That does not hit.
Okay. I end my turn.
Brings us to the troll's turn. Kind of see him wiggle around a little bit, and he notices he's not as restrained. He doesn't know where the voice came from. He just knows he can't understand it. So he kind of wiggles the chains off. And he swings on his own guys.
I like this troll.
Yay! Thank you, friend.
I'm really glad he went before me, because
Does this troll look like any of the paperwork that was in the dungeon thing?
I'm busy hacking and slashing with fire over here, so.
Yeah, you in it right now, dude.
Y'all kept saying I was useless.
Hey,
he sat in a tree.
I
see-
never said that.
I threatened
You
to
see
eat
the
his
guy
dad.
in green
If he didn't do more earlier, I
run
threatened
away
to eat his
a
dad.
little bit.
Run away. Also, GM, do you want to put a concentration token on me? Because I am concentrating on my flame stride, so I don't forget if you ever do hit me.
Yeah, fair.
Um,
How long does that last?
10
For-
minutes.
Yes.
For the same, if you want to put one on Uthal, he's concentrating on Hunter's Mark.
Just 'cause I don't want to risk forgetting if you actually do touch me.
It is potente.
I also have I also have to add my intelligence to my constitution saving.
This is what he looks like.
Oh, nice.
That's what I want to help
He's
each
got a
other.
cool shield.
Did you make the shoes?
So Z
Technically, they do.
Yes.
and Ulius are the only ones that can see this at the moment.
Okay.
But you see the guy in green draw a bow out from under his robe. And he tries to hit you.
Do I recognize the bow?
You don't.
I don't.
Nope.
Okay.
That definitely does not hit you. As you see him take the bow out, he fires an arrow that whizzes right past your hat. But as you see him draw back on the string, you see his entire outfit and the way he looks changes. He's wearing similar garb to the ranger you guys saw in the cathedral.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the exact same, but it does share the same symbol as that one.
My eyes immediately lock on.
It was the ranger that,
Looks similar to the one.
right, but that you specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that's not him, but same.
Your rage is just palatable from here.
Don't make a wizard angry. Especially one that knows how to use swords.
Ooh, scheming.
Especially when I got 75 feet of movement.
And it lights everything on fire.
Yeah.
Be a risk.
That's part of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The next thing you see him do, he kind of looks at you and clicks his heels together, and now his feet are on fire. As you see him sprint past the jail cell
Mm-hmm.
right into the middle of the field. Now everyone can see what he actually looks like.
Okay. Does it look like he copied my spell?
Sort of, but not the same spell.
Not the same spell. Okay.
That is going to bring us back to Lothor's turn.
Lothor is really hurt, and I got really scared, and so he instantly bonus action Misty stepped right back into the jail cell.
You know what? That's a move.
Guys, it's safer in the cell.
So Misty Step is 30.
30 feet?
Yeah, miss.
30. Yeah.
Oh, well, then I'm
You're
going to
10 feet
miss you.
shy.
Then I'm going to. Oh, shit. Oh, I can't get hit like that again.
Can you Misty Step close to it and then walk the rest of the way?
Just open the doors. Oh, there's no lock.
Yeah, wait, I don't know how to open it. It's still locked technically, and there's a kobold in there still.
I forgot it was still locked.
Yeah,
Can't
and
go
apparently
that
the
far.
lock is invisible.
He's
No,
good.
you were just not seeing it.
I'm not good at investigation, okay?
That's
We'll say
Julius,
all the
right?
meanwhile, while this combat is ensuing, every now and again when you guys glance past the jail cell, you just see the kobold sitting in there going, definitely motioning to set him free.
Well, that was where I was going. But, oh man, if they both get an opportunity attack, I would die.
Only if they hit you.
They hit me pretty good last time.
Mage armor and then risk it and then teleport.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself. And then I'm going to go ahead and walk here.
Okay, these two guys will get opportunity attacks
Mhm.
on you.
If I heal and they hit me again, I'm going to die anyway, so.
Neither of them hit you.
Yes! Okay. As soon as I get here, I Misty Step into the cage.
Whoop!
Back in you go.
Back in
We
prison.
just got him out of there.
Hello again, small friend! Yes, I'm going to start using help, but I've used all my turns. So, I'm in the cage, like, looking at him like, yeah, we're gonna get you out, buddy.
It's going to bring us to Uthal's turn.
Just to, because I can't really see. I'm like right here-ish, right?
You are right here.
And there's two people.
You have one on your back and one on your front.
Is there a clear path to this guy? Between me? Like, is there anything blocking my way?
There's nothing blocking you. Those two will get opportunity.
Yeah,
attacks.
whatever. I'm going to bonus action change my hunter's mark to him,
Okay.
and I'm going to hit him twice with my hammer.
We'll move here.
I'm a simple man.
Uh, 16 does not hit. That definitely does not hit.
First strike, natural 1.
Lovely. Love that for me.
Second strike, 16 to hit.
16 hits.
All right. Oof. 5 plus 6 is 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And I am just in his face. D6.
So as you kind of like reel back and hit him with your hammer, upon contact, he kind of stumbles back a little bit and turns his head to the troll and starts speaking a language that the troll seems to understand. Do you speak giant?
Yes, actually, I do.
You also speak giant? So only you two
Actually,
hear-
to be specific, I speak giant and ogre.
So you two are the only ones that hear him say this, but he kind of leans back and yells, "No, you fool! Not the goblins, the people!"
Oh, and,
And the troll kind of looks at him and just...
Argue back.
Can I... Talking is a free action, right? And that is an ogre, yes?
It's a troll.
That's a troll.
It's a troll.
My bad. Troll. Okay, well, in giant,
Mm-hmm.
they were keeping you prisoner.
He just kind of looks at you.
And I point at the goblins and hobgoblins when I say it. Or the hobgoblins and half-orcs when I say it.
He kind of looks at you, just menacingly, and kind of goes back to what he was looking at.
God damn right. And that's
Oh,
my
wait, I
turn.
still can't do that.
Play it like a... What do they call those?
Let's use lap
That
harps.
is going to bring us
Yeah.
Ding, ding,
to
ding.
his turn.
Again?
Well, he rolled really high on initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Opportunity attack?
He does not provoke them.
He lit his feet on fire.
Very similar to what I cast.
The wall's on fire. Does he take fire damage for crawling over it?
His feet are on fire.
Yeah, I don't think he cares about that.
Is fire matched to fire? Good question.
He is going to try to shoot another arrow at Ulius.
He really doesn't like you, hat friend.
Does
Why
a
do I-
23 hit you?
No, because I'm going to cast Shield.
Smart.
How long does that persist for?
Shield is this reaction, so until my next turn, I have +5 AC on top of my already modified AC, so I already need a 25 AC.
So are you casting shield again?
No, Mage Armor and Shield are different.
I know, but
Yeah.
you already cast shield
No, I
once
didn't.
before.
No, I didn't.
I don't
Definitely
know.
did.
No. Not during this session. This session I have cast
I don't
Long
recall.
Strider, Mage Armor, Flame Stride,
Counterspell.
Counterspell. This is my first time casting Shield this session.
He hasn't needed to cast shield because you
Yeah.
haven't even got close to hitting him yet.
Nope. But that brings me to 25 AC until my turn.
The
Fair
bard casts shield.
No, the bard cast
Or
mage armor.
Yeah, I
Oh,
cast mage armor.
So far,
Right.
this is the first casting of shield in this combat.
Yeah.
Right.
But Shield
During
is a
this
reaction
session.
Spell. So that will be a level 1 spell slot, but 25 AC.
That brings us to Z's turn.
Z's turn. She has 2 creatures on her.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
They hurt. They hurt bad.
I can do something with one, I can't do something with the other. Wonderful, hang on.
I was tempted to let the ranger hit me.
Escape.
I am going to hold out my hands, and the green flame is going to come out again, and I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame on which one?
Whoever's directly to my north. Yep. Which makes absolutely sense. I'm glad you understood which one I was talking about. That's going to be a dexterity save from you, please.
What do I have to beat?
You need to beat 16.
We do not beat that.
Wonderful. Then you are going to be taking increases to a D8. It's a high level. This one increases by D8.
So you have 2d8.
2d8 plus some shit.
Shit's always nice.
I did not roll well, guys. That's going to be a total of 7 radiant damage.
Oh, wow.
Cool. He's
And-
looking a little roasty toasty.
Wonderful. Buffer. Give me 20 seconds. Do I have anything I can throw as a bonus action real quick?
Those ones around you have to be like
I don't think I do.
really roasty toasty.
Yep, no, that is my turn. I'm just going to look very scared.
Brings us to Ulius.
Nice.
Damn, that was a bonus action, wasn't it?
to look scared.
No, my thing I
5,
have
10, 15, 20,
Looking scared.
25, 30, 35.
Remember,
40,
crying is a free action.
45, 50. Getting right next to him. All 4 of those guys are going to take their 1d6, and that dude's going to take 1d6 as well.
Does your
Nope.
concentration provoke opportunity attacks?
Nope. No opportunity attacks. I'm too fast. 75 feet of movement. So, first guy's going to take 5 fire. Second dude's going to take 2 fire. Third dude's going to take 4 fire.
5, 2, 4.
Fourth dude's going to take 4 fire. And
5, 2, 4,
then
4.
Ranger's going to take 6 fire.
Ah, max roll on the ranger.
One of these little dudes burned to a crisp.
It is rather small.
And hop right over that fence and land right next to my ranger friend. As I stare him down and say, we're going to have a talk when this is done.
I'm playing the battle theme on my lute with my hands tied.
And I'm going to swing with a green flame blade on the ranger.
Okay.
10 plus 8, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
7 slashing, 2 fire. And then I'm going to have the green flame fire bounce off the ranger onto the half orc behind him, doing 7 fire damage.
Dead one.
He's more than 5 feet away.
He's on 1 square away, that's 5 feet.
How much?
7 fire.
The math checks out.
And then I'm going to extra attack, do another swing on the ranger. 8 plus 8, 16.
16 hits.
Alright. Just regular damage. 7 plus 2, 9 slashing damage.
Shink shank.
And then I am going to have Null flying 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, exactly. Okay, perfect. Null's going to fly and land on my shoulder and use the help action to give attacks against me disadvantage.
Cool.
Nice.
And that's it.
Okay.
That's to their turn.
Does the troll get an attack of opportunity?
It does not.
Lame.
It's not smart enough for attacks of opportunity.
Trolls are dumb.
Oh no.
You'll be okay. We'll make sure you'll be okay. We got you. You're fine.
Before
I think
this
he
happens,
forgets.
small break.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all know this, but I've had to pee.
I also have.
Like,
Oh, so everyone.
Let's do this. Let's do it. Do what?
We are back in the action. The first set are going to swing at Uthal.
Bring it on.
Does a 22 hit you?
It does, in fact, hit me, yes.
The first one of the game.
You are going to take 9 slashing damage.
Natural 20 on my concentration check.
You are hella concentrated for being hella not intelligent.
Yeah. He's got a very single-minded concentration.
The next 2 are going to swing on Rochelle.
You're so concentrated you didn't even realize you got hit.
Rochelle, does a 16 hit you?
Beats it, yeah.
You're going to take 12 slashing damage.
Dang.
Yeah, they beefy, boy.
Great axes are awesome.
You said a slashing damage?
Yeah.
Reduces
The next 2 are going to swing on Z.
I don't like that.
Neither of these hit you.
I'm glad we used all your 20s earlier today.
The last two are going to swing on Ulius. It's important because they're different.
Disadvantage.
Because your boy is a cage.
Again.
Yeah, it's better than being 60 bucks.
Does an 18 hit you? Okay.
No one can touch the dancing wizard.
That is going to bring us to Rochelle's turn then.
Rochelle, you're up. You got two in front of you.
I hit it.
So which one?
What say you, monk?
The one to the right.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit it hard.
Punch
What's-
him in the face.
What say you, monk? Smick.
17 plus 7.
That
24.
definitely hits.
Kitty got claws.
Round.
Meow. That's 7 damage for the first hit. Natural 20 for the
Ooh.
second hit.
Yes.
Yay.
On the same one.
Yes.
His head's gonna go up.
So that's 2d6 instead? Or
Roll whatever the initial damage is. Then it'll be double plus your modifier.
that'll be 14 damage.
Nice.
Cut them to ribbons.
Has the dome taker returned?
Does his head go?
I'll see if
We're
they'll
getting
get
there. The one you're swinging on now still looks like pretty healthy. He's
Ooh.
used to being in combat with
Hmm.
people.
He's chunky.
He is also a half orc.
I'll use a Fury of Blows.
Ooh. Oh, the half orc can get orcish resilience.
Yeah.
She's like hammering on all four arms.
That'd be hilarious.
That did not hit. That was a nat 1.
You've had 2 today.
Swing and a
Stop
miss.
it.
Not another one.
Another one.
Oh no, the channel.
That's the name of the thing.
He said it.
You said something.
16 hit.
16 hits.
That's 7.
Bebop boop.
He's not close to losing his head, but he is looking pretty worn.
He gave him a fat lip.
Got a black eye.
Hmm. I almost quoted a song. I caught myself.
Lothor, you're
Start
up, my
freeing the
friend.
kobold. It's in the cage with me.
Okay.
And I'm like, hey, buddy. And I pull his mask down. And I start fiddling with the chains. Like, hey.
He looks
What's
at
he
you
doing
and
here?
says, "Thank you, friend. Now I know I can trust you." And he breaks the chains off.
Whoa, that's impressive. Can you do that with mine?
He just kind of takes his arm, yoinks it off.
It's a strong kobold.
Yes! Was that a whole action, I take it? I'm gonna go ahead and, do I have... I don't. Wait, I do. I'm gonna drink a potion. Is that actually
Bonus action.
I'm gonna drink a potion.
I do not have potions.
I only have the one we got. It's 5. That's what it was. Then I'm gonna be like, yeah, you can trust me. Like, what's going on here? What are you doing here?
It is very long story. Let us handle these people, and I can tell you all about it.
Yeah. Let's do that. I'm gonna hang out right here though, because I got stabbed a bunch.
It's okay, dragon friend. And he kind of pets your waist. I will protect you.
Please do. I'm gonna play my lyre.
Little dragon consoling big dragon.
That is going to bring us to his turn. He rolled one less than Lothor. He walks up to the door.
What is up with this kobold?
You see him rip it off the hinges.
I think he's been
Impressive.
He's on the juice.
Hey guys, I feel like maybe we should have let him go earlier.
I'm starting to get that idea.
Go get him, buddy.
You see as he walks up to this half-orc, his posture goes from a hunched over, kind of old-looking kobold to more upright. And he's getting more muscular as he walks up to him, and you can kind of see like his hot breath steam out from the side of his mouth. As you can tell from seeing people do this before, he has definitely entered a rage.
A barbarian kobold.
Hey, we've done one of those before.
That's so cool.
But no.
I already like this guy, but I'm like predispositions too.
I mean, so far, like little cobalt man,
As you see the kobold walk up to the one directly in front of Rochelle, the half-orc kind of looks and swings his axe at him as the kobold catches it and punches the half-orc's head off.
Yes!
Okay. All right.
Excellent. We make fertilizer.
Hadouken.
The new head popper.
I think you can say
Now, with a great axe in tow, he is going to swing on this guy.
on me? What?
No,
No,
the other enemy that you were
fucking-
fighting.
Oh, okay. I was blocking
He
it from
only
here. I
trusts
was
the
like,
Dragonborn.
I made a new friend, guys.
And that definitely
Because
hits.
that one's you, but
Yeah.
he's attacking this guy.
Okay. Thank God for the laser pointers. Good investment.
Here they are. This whole setup. Fantastic.
Thank
And now we have microphones. It's so exciting.
Kind of cute.
You might even say we leveled
Leveled
up.
We should do this. They're violent enough
Hell yeah.
that soldiers drop inside a building.
I likes it.
Hit the deck.
That's going to end his turn, which brings us to Uthal.
So, I can't see anything.
You
Where am I at?
You are right.
You have 3 people around you. The one that was just attacked by the kobold, one directly in front of you, and then you have 2 in a row to your left.
I look over my shoulder. I notice that you seem to have the ranger in pretty decent. So I'll turn and I will swing on this guy. Yeah.
Hit him in the head, make him dead.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
12 bludgeoning damage.
To the dome.
Extra attack. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
9. No. Hold on. 8 bludgeoning damage. I can do
How
math.
You want to do it?
Just cave his head into his chest.
Hammer.
As your hammer falls on his head, you see it indent in as the upper spinal column caves down into his shoulders.
And
Like a can being crushed. Just
And then I just look to the next one that's closest to me. And I grimace. That's turn.
right on.
That was sick.
That is going to bring us to
We got a head
Oh,
lopper and we got a
turn.
head popper.
Okay, maybe you are a bard.
I try.
I still like the NPC better.
That's
'Cause
fair.
He's just a little guy.
Ripping chains off my arms and ripping open a door and then punching somebody's heads off, it's a grandiose entrance.
It's a fantastic entrance.
I'm very much digging it.
I mean, you came in strong with that fireball.
Yeah, I thought I was being impressive until I met my kobold
So
friend.
we met the kobold.
I do have a question, GM.
what's up?
Did the ranger make Constitution saving throws for his spell when I was hitting him?
He did.
He did? Okay. And it looked like you passed him? Okay.
Lucky.
It's the Battle of the Fire Feet.
Title also.
Move their feet, bring in heat.
Battle of the Fire Feet.
Then feet are on fire.
Brings a whole new meaning to footsie.
Fight of the fire feet, so you can have more alliteration in it.
Flight of the Fire
I think
Feet.
we have the title of this episode.
Yeah?
Fight of the Fire Feet.
Then feet
I'm
flaming.
in fire.
They hot. Them boys hot.
So our friend here,
That's a strong word. Which friend?
the Tabaxi Ranger standing in front of you.
In front of who?
You?
Oh, that one. So it's a
Yeah.
tabaxi? Okay.
Fucking cats. I only
He
have one
raises
cat
his
friend.
arms, and you can kind of see faint, what looks like long bows appearing above his head.
Like magical ghostly longbows?
Yeah.
That's dope. Oh, wait.
If it looks dope, it's probably bad for us. That's a good rule.
I'm going to try and counterspell.
As you counterspell it, you see the longbows kind of like fizzle and faint and fall down.
How many?
And then they disappear before they hit the ground.
That's it for me. It's my last level 3 spell.
Okay.
There is a limit.
As I counters out those albums, look at him. No.
Not today, Satan!
Think you can run from me?
It's going to bring us to Z's turn.
Well, first off, question. So I know these guys were about waist-high fencing. Was this a full fence or waist-high as well?
So these are like actual like.
Okay, so
walls.
he can't like just hop over this one.
Nah, big D is the door.
That's fine. I am going to cast Entangle. 20-foot square.
Druid stuffs.
I want the 20-foot square to be. He has to go through that full 20-foot square to get out. Does that make sense?
So the whole
Yes.
entranceway.
Yeah.
But from where you're standing, you can't see the whole entrance.
You got 20 feet, drop it right there. Going that way.
It doesn't say I need to see it.
Ooh, does not require line of sight.
Does not require line of sight, but I have a 90-foot range.
Okay. That is definitely within 90 feet.
Wonderful. So that is now difficult terrain for him to walk through. So it's going to take his double movement and
I think his
Ooh.
feet are on fire.
Oh, his feet are on fire.
Why doesn't it say anything about it? Granted, it's your rule, but yeah, it doesn't actually mention anything about fire. I actually would like to back it up 5 feet, so the first of that 20 is where he's standing, because then the vines that I have called up from the
So
ground.
like here.
No, like right where he's at.
He is the first 5, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
Got it.
So then he has to make a strength check or be grappled. He has to be a 16.
He's a ranger. He's probably not very strong.
That is a 16.
Okay, beats it. He is not restrained.
He's got claws. He just reached down and scratched the vines off of him.
He is also,
On fire.
firing feet.
That's
That's
a good
that's
plan.
my action of my traveling companions. How do y'all look?
Oh, I am awful.
Oh, you're fludged.
Yeah. I'm like bleeding out.
Okay.
I could keep going.
Okay. I am just gonna and send a cloud of pollen at you into the cage. There, Mr. Bard friend, and you get to. Do I roll that or do you roll that? One moment.
Your spell,
The
you
healer
roll.
rolls it.
Yeah, your spell, your roll.
Then roll me, please, 3d6.
No, you roll it.
Oh, the healer
Yeah,
rolls.
yeah.
Got it.
Spellcaster rolls.
And I'm gonna give you a full round of healing.
Good, because one more round of 2 whacks to the face, and you guys would be less a bard.
I just realized I don't think I've been hit this entire campaign.
No, you haven't. Because the first one you were in the tree.
Well, in the very first one, I had this giant spider chasing me on the wall, but I used
Oh,
shield.
yeah. Next one you was in the tree.
Yep.
And the one after that, you were on the ceiling,
Yep.
shooting missiles at people's faces.
You've been
And then I
very
missed the
good.
next one.
Yeah. Well, in this one, I've been directly in everyone's face, but still.
Okay, yeah.
When you got an AC of holy shit.
Nothing else added, just dice itself. That's gonna be 11 points of healing.
Yes, that's way better.
As the pollen settles upon your skin and
Erasing your max HP.
hopefully makes you sneeze.
Yeah, I probably should, huh? I put it down here, actually.
Okay. No, this is where your max goes, and here's what your current.
Ah, okay. Yeah, let's do
That is
that.
going to bring us to Ulias's turn.
Nice. All right. Cool. Ignore all these people. And because I don't want to be entrapped by the vines, I want to 5, 10. I'm just going to 5, 10 because you can share a spot for a second. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And to avoid the vines.
You can walk through them without being restrained, but it's still going to be difficult. Only if they started where I put the spell.
That's fine.
Okay.
Lost count. 10,
Sorry.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Start walking on the wall. 50,
This
55,
motherfucker.
60.
This motherfucker.
So I'm now on the wall, blocking his path to the door.
And he has to go through difficult terrain. So apparently.
And I proceed to do my 6 fire damage for being within 5 feet. 1d6 fire damage for being within 5 feet of him. He takes only 1 fire damage this time. And then I'm gonna start doing my green flame blade and then regular attack after that. 6 plus 8, 14. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay, first attack misses.
I know what his AC is.
Second attack, 16 plus 8.
That hits.
Okay. And that's a regular attack, so I miss with the green flame blade. 3 plus 2, 5 slashing.
Chink.
He's still looking pretty healthy.
Pretty healthy still.
How many? That's a bad guy, and that's a bad guy, right?
All the wooden ones, bad guys.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2 there? Yeah. 5, 6. Okay.
I'm still surrounded.
All right.
I've done action. I have not used a bonus.
I forgot about that guy. That little guy over there? I don't remember that little guy over there.
He was passive. He probably would have ingested the sunflower.
He might have.
He's also now
I'll lay
standing.
one on his corpse.
He's also now standing in writhing vines.
He saw the vines pop up and he's like, huh.
I am going to. Oh yeah. I probably still could have hit him. I forgot. If you let, can I retcon one thing? The retcon is technically Noel was on my shoulder. It means he can use the help action to give me advantage on my attacks.
I mean, he already hit.
Well, I hit the second one. The first one missed. That could potentially hit. Because Noel could have gave me the help action of advantage on my attack. If not, that's fine.
To have it happen, we're gonna do a high-low.
Okay.
Just flat
Sick.
Okay. Low. So, didn't go through? Cool. Alright, so Noel stole my shoulder though, and Noel's going to use the help action for disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Good catch there.
I'm just putting it there for now.
Yeah, he's going to, for now, he's just going to stay on my shoulder.
Is that it?
GM,
Yep.
I had a question for you though that got brought up during conversation. For their 20-foot cube, did it hit this guy over here? The main guy that we paid the silver to? Or the horse? Because they would also have to make checks.
I would say they wouldn't just because they were on the outside of the wall.
Okay,
No, that's fair.
Yeah, because he can't go through structures.
That's fair. It would
that's
like
fair,
go
but
up
it's from
the
the
wall.
ground, so that's why I wanted to just
If
Yeah.
How
anything,
rickety is this fence kind of thing?
pretty much.
I mean, if anything, the half-orc outside would probably just look down and be like,
Yeah.
That's fair.
Weird nature.
Also, is the door open still?
Technically, it's closed. I just forgot to close it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That
It's good to know,
would have
actually.
changed
Yeah.
my thought process. But cool, pulled it up.
Cool. So I'm still blocking him from the door, though, because
Yeah.
I'm on the wall right there. Yeah, okay.
He's standing on the doors.
That would be kind of funnier, too. Just I have enough movement I could, technically.
Just standing upside down like this.
With
Just on the wall. Come on.
Right. That is going to bring us to the angry people's turns.
I don't like the angry peoples.
Why?
Because they're scared of me.
Why are they
Like they
attacking
can't
me?
They can't.
Because they sense the squishy.
Oh, went over the burning fence.
Are they taking fire damage?
That one will take 5
Oh,
damage.
oops. Thank you.
Oh, nice. Good call.
he ran and jumped over the fence and was like, "Oh shit!"
Parkour!
Why did I do this?
Right. We have.
Excuse me.
Oh.
We have 2 swinging at Uthal. Those don't hit. We have 1 swinging at our mystery cobble friend.
5, 10, 15, 20, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay.
Those hit. We have 1 swinging at Rochelle.
Yeah, there's a lot going on your side of the map.
And then we have the 3 swinging at our Warlock. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit.
Nice.
Yay.
How about a 15?
Yes.
Schmackums. Oh, wait. Subtract 6 from that 15 for cutting words.
So a 9.
Oh, a 9 does not hit.
What's the range on cutting words?
60 feet.
Yeah, he counted it. He's just been a second go. They're at 55 feet.
Thanks.
Gotcha, bud.
Yeah, is that like a 20 or something?
I
That's the
tried.
one you should have cutting.
I fucked up. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. You couldn't have known.
Was it a natural 20?
Yeah.
It wouldn't have mattered. Natural 20 is natural 20.
Oh yeah, fair. I forget.
Yeah.
No, I'm not sure it can still be cutting words and it changes the number.
I was like, I thought that worked on
Luckily, it
the.
was a low roll, so you'll only take 6 slashing damage.
Ooh!
That cutting word still subtracts from the actual die, so it changes the 20
Really?
to whatever you change it to.
That is going to bring us to Rochelle's turn.
Okay.
We survived.
I want to get up on the other Bad Ranger guy. So go ahead and move
Oh.
me. I will leap
Are you-
over the fence. That's the part that's not on fire. Or
You're
is
gonna-
the whole thing on fire?
You're gonna get opportunity attacked by like at least 2 people.
Yeah, there's 2 people on you, so if you move, they will get a chance to swing at you. If you're
So
okay
you're
with that.
here. He's gonna hit you, and he's gonna hit you.
Unless you use your key point for Step of the Wind to disengage.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
So that is your bonus action.
So I'll use that first then
Okay.
to use the bonus action and then movement to get.
Monk stuff.
So
if
that's a
you're-
range of a total of 100 feet.
Right. If you're going to try to leap the wall, I do need an athletics check.
Well, I'm doing Step of the Wind first.
I got that.
So it doesn't matter. It's just going over.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, that just makes it so you
That
move
just
fast.
means you don't provoke
Wait,
opportunity
is it-
attacks.
On fire.
It is currently on fire.
And I will go around it. I wasn't sure if it was just that like little radius.
It spreads
It-
per
or the
turn.
whole thing's on fire.
Anything on fire spreads like 5
You
feet
just
per
gotta
turn.
Step of the Wind disengage, so they don't get attacks.
Right. Right.
He wanted them hits, boy. Yeah.
How many feet of movement do you have?
50.
So you're 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
That's with 100 in total, or that's with 50?
50. You did the disengage, not the dash.
Yeah. You use your bonus action to disengage so you don't get hit.
Okay.
So you can't do the dash. I mean, you could technically use your action to dash,
Wait, so did you
but
do
then you can't.
disengage or did you use step of the wind?
Well, Step of the Wind lets you use one of the options of disengage, dash, or what's the third one?
Unarmored defense or
Double
some-
your movement speed
no.
or double your jump speed or something.
No,
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 the
the
defense
defense.
one.
The defense. Yeah.
But basically, you use
Oh, no.
the.
Patient defense
It
is its own
says
thing.
that
That's on
my
you.
distance is doubled for turn.
If you choose.
If you choose dash,
Yeah.
not disengage.
Yeah, it's like a different. You can use a different version of it, right? So you use disengage. If
Oh,
you
hide.
step of the
Dash,
wind.
disengage, or hide as a bonus
Yeah,
action.
yeah.
Step of the Wind.
So you technically.
So is that as close as I can get?
Mm-hmm.
With 50 movement speed, yes.
And I'm still too far to do
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. There's 15 feet
aiming
between all 20
range?
feet to hit. You could throw a dart.
I was about to say I'll throw a dart.
Okay.
Do I
Range
just throw one dart,
Oh, it's like
or do I
Per
still
throw.
have?
Per throw. One dart per throw.
And
you have two
extra
attacks.
You have
Yeah.
2 attacks. Yeah.
So it's take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action, and your jump distance is doubled for the
Jump
turn.
is double.
Oh. So throwing a dart. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So throwing the second dart.
he got the 1/5 AC.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Hey!
Double dart damage.
Double dart damage.
That's
That's the name of the video.
episode.
Double dart damage.
Double dart damage.
See, I told you, alliteration.
From
That would
Tusk
be 9
till
points
Dawn,
of damage.
episode 4, the Triple D.
Why'd you roll it twice?
Because it was a nat 20.
So you roll it, and then you double whatever that first.
Yeah, whatever your
Yeah.
first roll was.
And then you
Oh.
add your
So
bonus
the
to it.
first one was a 4.
So it'd
So
be
it'd be
8.
double to 8 plus whatever your modifier is to it.
Even more damage.
So then that would be 12.
12 damage.
Nice.
Yay!
That was
Stuck
a
that
good
I
dart.
rolled twice instead of doubling it.
Stuck that dart right in his forehead. Said,
Different
"Tick."
DLCs.
Yeah.
I think that was just the easiest and best.
Just let me down for that.
All done?
Yeah.
That is going to bring us to the troll's turn.
Trolley boy.
Kill those 2 half orcs.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
There's not enough space.
You know how to make a troll fit? You gotta kill what's in front of it.
Kill was directly in front of it.
And I'm
That doesn't hit anyway.
Hey there, troll. Make heads roll.
That trolls are pretty useless.
That brings us to
Well, he's not hitting us, and that's all I really give a shit
Local.
about.
blessing.
That's you. Did you mute yourself before you sneezed?
definitely not.
Damn.
It
You'll see
it
Clap.
caught me. It caught me by surprise.
Lothor is going to come out of the cage this way. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go right there. How many
Roll
spaces?
both.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on this guy right here.
This guy right here.
That guy right here. And it's a wisdom saving throw. You gotta beat a 15.
He did not save.
Okay, so he's gonna take 3d8. And he has to run as far away from me as he can. That's 8. That's
Yeah,
a good
don't
roll.
roll anymore.
Okay.
He ran pretty far to the
I whispered and his head explodes. I was like, "You suck." Wow!
Just blood fetty coming out of his neck.
All over the back of our gardener.
And then I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to the druid over there.
Glorious, thank you.
She might need it.
And,
And
the bardic
then-
inspiration's of what?
D6.
D6.
Sure, huh?
Yes.
What's up? Yeah. Oh,
Totally
I
a
know
druid.
nothing but druidy
Your,
things.
your
It's
bardic
fine.
Warlock.
inspiration should be a
sorry,
D8.
Warlock. I forgot.
Eldritch
You,
Blast.
you make things come out of the ground, my brain goes off. Honestly, Lothor doesn't know what the fuck you are. He's just seen you make laser beams and plants.
Exactly.
Okay?
So totally a druid.
There you go. And that's my turn.
That is going to bring us to our kobold's turn.
I go back to making the battle theme as I watch the kobold bring carnage and ruin to everything around him.
Your bardic inspiration is a D8 now.
Oh, I leveled up. It's a D8.
Nice.
You see the kobold take the great axe, and in 3 swift strikes cuts off both arms and the head of this half orc.
Quack, quack, slice.
Nice.
I like it.
And he is now face to face with the troll.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, we're going to have to kill the troll eventually anyway. Let him do it.
We could have kept him.
You could have been our buddy.
They're pretty dumb. He'd be our buddy till he got hungry.
We got 2 people who speak giant.
And that's true. We'll see how this
You
goes.
see him swing the great axe at the legs of the troll. It was such a great hit, he knocked it prone.
Nice.
Y'all don't know I speak giant.
I love
What
this
is up with
kobold.
this kobold?
He took a troll out at the knees, bro.
That is going to bring us to Uthal's turn.
So, surrounding Z is 2 now?
Yep.
How many feet away is that from me?
30. The closest one is 35 feet.
I'll be fine.
A bonus action Misty Step, 30 feet towards it, and then step 5 more feet.
I forgot he had bonus action Misty Step.
And take a swing at him.
Yep.
17 to hit.
Definitely.
These guys are all got their weapons raised to hit him, and he just said, "Poof."
What's 7 plus 6? 13?
Dead hobgoblin.
Dope.
Smush.
And now I have plenty of movement to get to the next guy.
Hey, head popper.
Swing. Ooh. 12 to hit.
12 hits.
Oh,
Yes.
Hobgoblin.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mush.
Perfect.
Whack a hobgoblin.
I like it.
Stay out of trouble.
Yeah, hammers very well, sir.
Okay.
Is that it? It's going to bring us to our mysterious friend's turn.
I'm blocking
By
that door.
mysterious friend, I mean angry guy.
I'm blocking this door.
Yeah, he got hit with a sword. He's in vines. Got stuck in the forehead with a dart. Yeah, giggity.
Besides,
You're the bard, not me.
Besides Rochelle, did either of us introduce our names to you?
No.
I was in a cage.
She's currently my favorite.
I was in a cage, and then we started murdering things. So
I just said we're wasting time.
He said, I want to go to the smoke. That way.
he wanted the smoke in every
Oh, we're
way of the
counting.
term.
I take that back, Rochelle. You're currently my second favorite. Because the kobold is winning.
I was about to say, he and you bonded over books.
I know,
Even
but I
though
still...
you don't know him.
That's fair. But if I were to rate my party members,
Julius didn't share the books, though.
I know, he didn't share. I had to share with him. I was hoping it would give me brownie points. It didn't.
Oh, a wall. What?
That should fit.
Let's say you're creating a rock wall.
The earth wall,
You don't have the type of wall I need, so I'm making do.
Oh, okay. What kind of wall are you trying to build?
firewall,
Wind wall.
Oh,
wind wall.
Oh.
Make one.
So I just got in there.
Remind me again. Can you teleport through wind walls?
I can see through that, right?
You can
Okay.
see through wind walls.
You
I'm
just
pretty
can't-
sure you can teleport because you get line of sight.
Yeah, you can't walk through them though.
You can walk through, just take a lot of damage.
Yeah. Well, I can't walk through it because I don't want to die.
I believe in you.
The cool thing is, though, I don't have to walk through it.
Yeah, that's you.
But there's still bad guys out here, and I think they can handle him. And if they can't,
Let's see how you get up here.
I'll make a really good funeral song for my flute friend.
Okay.
He is going to try to make an attack on Ulius.
Disadvantage.
Is that a portent of things to come?
Yes, it is.
Now, are you trying to interrogate this guy?
I don't know if y'all paid attention, but I'd say you're gonna answer some questions when this is done.
I was pretty close to you at that point, right?
No, you were in the jail cell.
Does a
No.
20 hit you?
It stays at equal. Because this is.
No.
It
25
would
AC.
increase if you were actually a fighter. But as
Burn
a
spell
feat,
slots, but he don't need them.
it just
He used
stays.
shield again. It didn't hit him.
Again.
Damn
Only
it.
25 with disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's a 25 with
I'm like
disadvantage. That's
85%
insane.
sure.
He rolled a 20.
With disadvantage?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
this isn't even a monk thing.
The first one was a 26.
This is a feat.
Oh, dang. Yeah, that would be my shield.
It's a.
A nat 20 wouldn't?
Not 20 was. He rolled
It's a
first.
good character.
Oh,
to
oh,
That is going to bring us to Z's turn.
Wonderful. Seeing the Goliath do it, remembering, oh right, I can do that as well. I am going to cast Misty Step, but instead of doing that on myself, I'm going to lay a hand on Uthal, and then if they are willing,
oh, she's an Eladrin.
I am going to teleport him 30 feet to be flanking right behind the ranger. Or,
Do you say out loud what you're doing?
I'm about to make you very happy.
Sure.
He's like, good touch?
Giggity?
So 30 feet is going to bring you guys.
Right, I think I get.
Only sends one person.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
sends,
I can only send him.
it sends him.
So
She
I'll
stays.
stay put, but I can move him 30 feet. Wonderful.
Hey, that's awesome, actually.
That is my bonus action. For my action, I'm going to
Oh,
send
they get a turn
one
before me. Fuck.
Eldritch Blast to each of the. Hello. These two. One each. Me?
While Zen is rolling, is the ranger still concentrating on spell? Or is they still concentrating on the fire feat, or they move concentration over to one wall?
He moved concentration.
Okay. So feet no longer on fire.
13 to hit this one.
That misses that one.
Wonderful. And a total of 7 because I rolled a natural 1 on that one.
Also
So
misses.
that's my turn.
That brings us to Ulius's turn.
Nice. You know what I'm doing. We swinging.
Go away.
Swinging!
Swinging.
Green flame blade. Help action from Noel for advantage.
Yeah, I was gonna wait right before you roll and be like, hey, no. You also could have used a bardic
13
inspiration
plus 8.
on that last one.
Okay.
That was really loud.
D8 and a D8. Only one fire, but 8 slashing.
Oh.
How are they looking?
He's still looking pretty healthy.
Hurt. Okay.
Okay, that's neat.
Just want you to know you guys are all assholes.
Attacking again. 17 plus 8.
That hits.
Well, you'll notice there's these guys, and then there's me.
But there's also the kobold.
And I'm over here still too.
5
Oh yeah,
slashing.
yeah. You
Yes,
stayed
it won't
with
be
me.
And I just attacked
How are they looking now?
That's true.
He's looking a little worse than before, but
Because it's a fighter art.
Okay.
It's a fighter feature,
He's
but it's
definitely
actually a
fought guys
feat
like
that's
you
giving it.
before.
That's giving it to you.
Word.
Oh, I don't like that for me.
No,
Okay.
it wouldn't be in this book.
Double check a spell to see if it's a bonus action. If it is, I might do it.
It doesn't. I just confirmed.
Nope, all my cantrips are in action, so that is it.
But
And
it's still pretty dope.
no already used a help action, so no disadvantage help action this time.
that is going to bring us to their turn.
Those are some brave half-orcs, I gotta say. They just watched him punch a dude's head off.
I
Cut
love
a-
that they all went to you guys and left me alone.
Cut a troll's legs out from under him, and they were like, "Yeah, we can take that guy."
We all go together.
With
Power
the
of friendship.
I was just about to say that.
And the other one is going to swing on the board. That does not hit.
I'm glad I didn't throw the
Don't
dice.
worry, we're all in this together. We can get through this.
If I almost
Bring us to
sang a
Rochelle's
song,
Same.
I would have needed to be censored.
Same.
Rochelle, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move up and swing
Swing it.
on our frenemy over here.
Frenemy.
Yes. So I
I
swing
was concentrating.
19.
That definitely hits.
Cool. On hit, I'm going to spend a superiority die to add 1d6 damage and force the target to make a saving throw or drop what it's holding.
Okay.
Martial Adept is dope.
Yeah.
So first
You're a
I'm gonna
fighter
roll for
monk?
damage, or what,
Is she only level 1 fighter?
Well, you
None
already
of
rolled
fighters
the
up
hit.
eight.
Yeah.
Martial
Oh,
So
yeah,
you'll
yeah,
roll
yeah, yeah.
for damage, you'll roll your superiority die. And then I'll roll for the save.
So damage is 10.
Okay.
Superiority die
for more damage.
for more damage is
yes.
another 6.
Double sixes.
Okay. And then what am I trying to roll against?
A 15.
What's that?
You have
Strength
It's-
save.
Strength
Fine.
save.
Strength save. Yeah, that's what he needs to know. It's
Yeah.
a strength
Oh.
save.
He passes.
Okay.
You still punched him super duper hard.
So
Devastating.
Oh.
second hit
Too late. I didn't hear you the first
does
time.
not hit
What'd you roll?
an 11.
That does not hit.
Third hit,
Bonus action.
bonus action.
Can I do that through the wind wall?
17 plus 7.
Can I do that
That
through the
is-
wind wall?
Yeah, you see what I said.
Okay.
And those people, they hear you. They can hear you.
Another 7.
That's what I didn't think.
Yeah.
Because they'd be like,
Well, that's in blocks. That's
gotcha.
GM, as a note, I forgot I was concentrating as well. I failed my constitution check, so the entangle has withered out.
Got it.
Is it
Uh,
still
He
difficult
also,
terrain?
No.
No, it withered.
upon you punching him square in the face, you see the wind wall drop.
Made him drop concentration.
He also failed his concentration.
You
Now
punched
you
him really,
Anything else?
really hard.
I say you're a little bitch.
What, bitch?
It's going to bring us to his turn. Our poor little kobold man is about to get swung on.
Come on, our call. We just got
Did
him.
they finally hit?
It misses.
Oh.
Brings us back to the top.
He's just over there by himself against what?
He's
With
just a little guy.
Mo.
Three
One.
guys.
So
Two.
can you bring out my 20-foot radius circle for me real quick here?
Are you gonna? Okay, I see what you're gonna do.
Daggers.
Where are we going?
I need you to probably fireball right here. I want the edge of that right there. So maybe put the middle of the fireball right here.
Well, if it's right here, that hits.
This one, and this one.
It'll hit these two. It'll miss this one.
Okay,
have to bring it
rotate
in.
it just a little bit more. I want to hit all 3 of these, but not the kobold. Can I make it? Is that going to be too close to the kobold to hit this one too?
Yeah. So you can either hit these two, or you can hit these two.
If
He's.
you hit more this way, could he hit
Hit
the
all three
three?
of the little guys.
I was thinking, is there any way I could hit all 3 of them without hitting the kobold? Like if we put it,
If you put it right here, you can hit all 3 of them without hitting the kobold.
yeah, mash it right there, and I'm gonna throw a fireball.
And you didn't hit me right.
No,
The fence is now very, very much on.
oh
What fence?
that fence is gone, son.
Disintegrated.
They need to make a dex saving throw of 15. Can I borrow some d8s or d6s?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I
That's my
need
3.
2 more. Dos más, por favor.
Where's
2
it
of
at?
them passed, 1 failed.
No, I don't want that
All
one.
right.
The one closest to you failed. The 2 next to the kobold passed.
What does that mean? Is that 1?
6.
Oh, 6. Nice. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24. So 26 to the one closest to me and 13 to the other two.
Bye-bye.
Boom, 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 boom. They just incinerate into ash along with the fence. Just boom.
This one, you singed half of his body.
Yes! As I cast that, I kind of went down on one knee and did a hardcore strum. Fireball.
That was a power chord.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm gonna.
Look
How
how
many?
pitched up.
No, I only have one bardic inspiration left. I'm gonna save that. I'm good. I'm done for now.
Brings us to our little kobold friend. Hot diggity dog.
Did it hit?
Oh, it definitely hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Hot diggity dog.
Again, was about to start singing something that was popular.
Yeah, I almost did too. That's why I had to change it right as I said diggity.
He is going to swing again.
See, and now, and I almost, off of Diggity, I almost said something. Like it's so easy to do. There's so many songs.
It's so easy not to do.
That's hard. I don't, not for me. Every
It's
time
like
somebody
really
says something, I'm like,
intelligent
ha!
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just want to be the whole thing.
My
I mean,
entire
It's fair, but they're playing in the background, just not through the vocal.
my entire life is basically quoting songs
Prone
that
again.
It really is.
Did he kill? Yes.
that match something someone else said.
The troll's only prone.
Yeah.
He
He
disappears,
took.
yeah.
He like. I feel like he like swung his axe in a wide arc and just killed the half dude and knocked the troll over again. He said, "Fuck you, troll."
That's exactly what happened.
Yes.
Yay! He's my favorite. I will protect him.
That brings us to Uthal's turn.
How many feet away am I from this ranger?
5.
I'm like within melee, or if there's 5 feet between
There's
us.
5 feet between you guys.
I'll just close the distance, and
Snick.
I'm gonna take 2 hits, but I'm aiming at his knee.
Ah, non-lethal.
Okay.
The intent is to cripple him, not kill him.
Okay.
I'm going to bonus action Vow of Amenity him first, and give me advantage on all my strikes against him for a minute.
Is that concentration?
No.
And I forget, you still have the hunter's mark. Or them. I don't know. Is this a male or female?
25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Is this a male or female? Khajiit.
Tabaxi?
Tabaxi.
It's a male.
5. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
To the knee. Whack!
It is now inverted.
And then a smack again.
Oh, don't do slow.
20 something to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
They now have duck knees, opposite direction.
Yeah.
Gross.
Digitigrade.
7 and 5 is 12, plus 6 is 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
That is a compound fracture.
He said whack, whack.
I love you as a bard
He
so
is.
much.
Very much hurting. As you take your hammer and you kind of swing it into his knee. The first one kind of wobbles him, and the second one completely throws his balance off.
Nice.
So is he prone because he came underneath?
Okay. That's gone.
That's the turn. That's
I
movement,
forgot
bonus action,
that's
action.
Gone.
That is going to bring us to his turn.
You are surrounded.
You might want to surrender. Or you no one will remember.
Nice. Yeah, he's solid bard.
You see him kind of wiggle his arms in the air, very weakly, as you see a space above him
Counterspell.
open. what looked like a rope was about to fall through. You see this space immediately close as the rope gets cut to the ground.
Stay there.
Three
And you
people with
see
counter
him
spells.
just kind of take a
Busted.
with an exhausted look on his face.
Actually, the name of this episode should just be Denied.
Access denied. As he's going to try to swing on Ulius again, because he hates this tiny hat man.
Project Counterspell.
I'm not tiny. I'm average size.
To be honest with you, though, I always imagine you as being like 5 foot
It's
nothing
the hat.
with the
It's
giant hat.
that makes you
I don't know
feel
what makes me
smaller.
think that.
That was a nat 20.
Oof.
You got smacked in the face, son. Cutting words. Where's my D8? I lost it. There it is.
Well, if it's a nat 20, would cutting words make a difference?
It still reduces.
Yeah,
the
it
number.
reduces the roll. It's a -5.
So it goes from being a 20 to a 15.
Well, that's a nat 20 plus his modifier, too.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So then you have to actually add the modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I tried,
what's
buddy.
The modifier?
So you said how much -5?
-5, yeah.
Oh, okay. It will miss.
It will miss. Okay.
That is going to bring us to Z's turn.
Z's turn. How is our ally over here looking, Mr. Bard?
Oh, I'm good now.
You're good now?
Yeah, I haven't been hit again.
Oh, wonderful.
I've just been
Then-
flinging tunes and fireballs.
On that case, I'm going to send two Eldritch Blast. No, because he's down, so I've got that disadvantage. I will toll the dead.
They're also trying not to kill that one.
I'm going after the ogre.
Okay.
I'm helping our kobold friends.
I like it.
Troll.
Troll.
Thank you, troll.
It's not an... Oh, almost fucked up again.
I can find where it
There's
is.
some tools in the corner. You want to say something?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
say it,
Huh?
press the button.
I need a wisdom save from them.
The troll?
Yes.
They
failed.
stupid. Yes!
Wonderful. That's going to be 2d.
A 3 - 1 is hilarious.
Yeah.
Roll of dead is necromancy, so we're going to do necromantic damage. So that's going to be, that's hacked.
Cacked.
11 plus 11, 14 necrotic damage to the guy.
Just laying on the ground getting
His
beat
bell
up.
got wrong.
I see what you did there, and I liked
the
it.
bees that just kind of materialize. But that's my turn.
Ulius.
How's he looking?
He's looking pretty messed up.
Alright.
After the wombo combo of interaction of the party from earlier, he's not looking too
Alright.
spicy.
Advantage from help action. I am going to try to non-lethally stab this dude a couple times.
Non-lethally stab.
Yeah, it's in the arm, not the stomach.
Yeah, he's a blade singer. He's pretty adept with the swords.
Avoiding the important
Vital
organs.
organs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just cut his foot off.
Green flame blade.
You're gonna burn him too?
Yeah, why not? That is a natural 20.
He's gonna die.
Okay.
I don't think you're gonna get much interrogating done, my
I'm
friend.
gonna get interrogating done. It's fine.
As if you don't kill him,
That's what I was
Well, I
just
said
thinking.
non-lethal.
but you hit him with a green flame blade.
Yeah, fire's
Yeah, I
lethal
don't know.
regardless, my friend.
Well, 10 fire.
That is counterintuitive to what.
And
I mean, I guess you could
So
cauterize.
what's the total damage?
Well, the piercing is non-lethal, but it's
Because damage happens simultaneously.
16 slashing, 10 fire.
So how do you want to do it?
I knew it.
It had to be all fancy. You wanted vengeance.
You've got him on your sword. Ask him
but
one
this
question
isn't
before he
even the
fades away.
guy. This looks kind of like the guy.
You're like stabbed him and you're staring him in the eye. You got time to say one
Well, he's
fucking
also
thing.
on fire.
Yeah. Oh.
So he's not saying much.
Oh.
Save the key point.
I was gonna hold purse to him next turn, but you know, whatevs.
Saved a spell slot.
Your fertilizer is ready.
Yay!
So,
More fertilizer.
I was going to do a non-lethal stab,
Word. But
But
then
yes.
you use green flame
but
blade instead.
then the hunger took over, and instead of stabbing him in the shoulder like I meant to, the blade goes straight at the base of his neck.
Couldn't control it. You hate the cats.
It's there. The green flame
Present company
ignites,
excluded.
And afterwards, I realized what I did.
And at the end of your sword, with his dying breaths, he looks at you and says, "Reminds me of something." As the flame
Savage.
ignites his body,
What do you mean? That's fucked up. That's fucked
and his
up.
burnt corpse falls to the ground.
Yay, fertilizer.
Shake off the blood, put the sword away.
He got excited with the green flame blade, guys. You can't hold it against him. I don't really give a shit because I don't even know what the
Is that
fuck's
the
going
end of
on.
Julius's turn?
No. It's not. I'm gonna go out the door.
Jesus.
It will take an action to open the door.
Why?
You're also
closed.
still on
It's
the
closed.
wall, aren't
It's open the door.
you? It's an action.
Just walk up the wall.
Just walk up the wall. I was like, weren't you already up the wall?
Well, is this roofed off right here?
No.
Oh,
It's
then
just
why? I'm
large
going up the wall
walls.
then. Yeah, let's go up the wall then. I'm gonna go up the wall. Now I'm gonna go down the wall. Right behind this dude. He's gonna take 1d6 fire damage.
Oh
And
god.
so does the horse.
Oh, he's in the battle rage now, guys.
He's gonna take 4 fire damage.
Over the
Okay.
horse.
Gonna burn the horse too.
And then I'm gonna stab that dude.
Before you stab him,
Yes.
he kind of turns around and looks at you after being touched by fire and goes, "Ah! What did I do to you?"
Stab.
the last person you can get information from.
Stab.
Roll to hit.
Nah, he's just prone.
That is 10 plus 8, 18.
It's
Cool. Oh. Hey, it's bare minimum, only 3 piercing damage.
okay.
And then I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say surrender.
So as you climb over this wall and land between these two things and
Yeah.
stab this guy,
Yeah.
your fire burns off half the provisions that the horse was carrying on its back.
Nice.
Damn.
As this terrified half-orc now is just standing in front of you trembling.
Nice. That's what I like to see. He's terrified.
What happened to our hat friend that sat in a tree, guys?
Yo,
All right.
life was not kind to you.
That is going to bring us to Rochelle's turn.
The only thing left
I'm
is
gonna open the door.
There's still a giant troll.
yeah. There's a he's got lots of health too, and he heals lots.
He heals?
It's a troll.
Well, how do you know? You don't know if he heals? Do you know about trolls that we don't know about?
I mean, would think I would know a little bit about
If you give me a
trolls.
history check, we can find out.
That is a 15.
You know a little bit about trolls.
Yeah, they regenerate when you cut them. They just kind of heal it up without any fire. And I missed him with my fireball earlier, so he's still pretty cool, if you know what I mean.
Okay. I am torn. I think I'm gonna go open the door.
Okay. You open the door.
That's all right. I wanted the kobold to be my
And I'm
friend
gonna
anyway.
yell, wait. We need information on why they were here. But I'm also gonna attack.
What? Can you non-lethally punch this guy, please?
I'm gonna try and go for his knee.
I was just trying to burn the other guy's arm. I didn't expect
Go for
to
knees.
stab him in the throat. Alright, the criticals, man, the criticals.
18 plus 7.
That hits.
You didn't even ask how he was looking
7.
first. I mean,
Okay.
That's it. How's he looking?
He's looking a little beat up.
don't hit him again. Don't hit him again.
There, if you hit him non-lethally.
So
Don't follow by example.
I'm going to use a key point for a stunning strike. So on hit.
Thank God.
Um,
Thank you. I was wondering where that went earlier.
So you have to pass a con
Yeah, this one,
save
eraser
or be
is
stunned
gone.
until your next
But
turn.
I also
Is this
stopped
on the
erasing
second
my
hit?
maximum
that
HP,
was
so
on the first
we should be okay now.
So it has to be on hit.
Okay.
I just did the damage first.
Okay.
So you do a con save.
Does not pass.
So
Stunned.
it's stunned.
You punch him, and you could tell he's seeing stars around his
He's
head.
stunned. What do you need to know?
He's
Can't ask
stunned.
him
How's
now.
he gonna answer?
You can't ask him
No,
now.
I'm looking at him.
You have 6 seconds.
He's stunned. What do you need to know?
A lot. I got it.
He's stunned. It's the end.
Boy, oh boy.
That brings us to the troll's turn.
Gets back up again.
He's gonna try to swing on our poor little kobold friend.
Here's my last bardic inspiration.
They got knocked
That
To
does
save
not
you.
hit.
Didn't need it anyway. What I got? What do I got?
Lothor, my singing friend.
Lothor is going to. Lothor is going to whisper at said troll, very, very dissonantly. And I need you to do a wisdom.
Does an 18 pass?
Actually,
Whoa.
yes, it does very much. But wait, is there a plus to that? It's just a spell save DC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that passes for sure. You still take the damage though, you bastard.
You rolled a 19.
Nice.
-1.
6. I don't have any more fire, guys. BT dubs. And then I'm going to sing a lovely tune to encourage my kobold friend while I end my turn.
I know different bards do differently. Can I do your inspiration for my damage as well? Because I know different bards.
Our
have the
kobold
same-
rolled a nat
No,
20
not mine.
again.
Because I'm lower bard. It's
Well,
just
that
for your
reckless
rolls.
attack is a bitch.
I wish, but
I knew I didn't need to help him.
he's a G, guys. But I'm
And
just,
he's
I'm just,
soloing,
I'm in the back cheering him on.
peppering the creature
Dun,
with
dun, dun,
flavor.
dun, dun, dun.
Little flavor text. Flavor. It's one of those when you're holding it barely. I'm helping, guys.
That hits.
Hits like a wagon, does my baby dragon. I just want to like fucking cut that bastard in half. Whoa.
Oh, I forgot.
This troll is definitely hurting, but it is swinging till its last breath.
A swing.
Which is close.
Brings us to Uthal's turn.
I'm gonna round the corner towards hold on, because I have a thingy for that. Here.
You guys are passing up a golden opportunity to have a really good friend. I'm just letting y'all know.
I'm helping.
Yeah,
We're bonding here.
I like it.
I'm going to
Can you tell that he's stunned?
take my hammer and use it to shove him against the wall
Okay.
by the throat.
You guys, like, this guy's gonna shit
However you want to
himself.
roll that. Roll that.
I would say that would be.
This is like the kid they just recruited. That's why he wasn't even allowed in the base yet. Like he has no fucking idea what's going on. And then all of a sudden, explosions happen inside the base, and right as he turns around to look, he gets slashed and lit on fire and then
To do
punched
that,
in the
that'll be
face.
an athletics check for me.
At advantage because he's stunned?
Yes.
I'm just curious what Sky never came inside with all the explosions.
Yeah.
I mean, if you,
Dirty 20.
if you stop to ask, he's definitely pinned against the wall.
And I'm going to say, pinning him there, you're going to tell us everything about the people back there. I'm going to feed you to that troll.
That's about to die.
As you say that, and while you're looking at him, you notice that he is drooling from the mouth as he is still stunned from the Rochelle punch he took earlier.
I mean, I didn't know that he was stunned, but
Now you do.
I just think he's stupid.
This one's brain dead.
And I'm going to hold him there, and that's going to be my turn.
Brings us to Z's turn.
My turn. I am going to I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Light it on fire.
It's radiant as close as I got. And so that's going to be a dexterity from you, please. Beat a 16.
Nope.
Wonderful. So that's going to be 2d12 as my light sunbeams come and attack you for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 radiant. That's all I got.
Wow.
Wah, wah.
Julius. My murdering friend.
Yeah. With all this going on, stunned, pinned, I'm just gonna put out my left hand and I'm gonna firebolt the troll from right where I'm standing at 120 feet.
Not even looking. He's just.
Nat 20.
What are you doing?
Firebolting the
Firebolt
troll.
and the troll. I can't see any of this. I'm just up here still playing. Wish somebody would light this guy on fire.
32.
As a flame bolt passes my
How do you
face.
want to do it?
32 damage on a
I'm
cantrip.
upset that I killed a person I didn't want to. This little nobody guard looks stupid. I'm angry, so I just put my hand out and just charge up a firebolt, launch it directly at the troll's face.
As the fire leaves your hand and flies across, it passes over Lothor's shoulder as he's ripping a mag lyre solo. It flies over the kobold's head, dead center mass in this troll, and it starts burning it from the inside out.
Fuck yeah.
That is going to end initiative.
And then
We lived!
in concentration, so my flaming feet subside back to normal.
I'm immediately gonna run up to the kobold and like pick him up and put him on my shoulder.
He will resist that.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna run up to the kobold and try to give him a hug.
He will also resist that.
You didn't get hit
Here's
once,
a crisp
right?
high five, Mr. Kobold.
I'm gonna run up to the kobold, knee slide in, cutting a tasty riff, and be like, "Good job, buddy."
He just looks at you and says,
Good luck resisting that.
"Me like music."
We're gonna be good friends.
He didn't get hit at all, right?
The kobold,
Yeah.
he got hit once.
One
Once?
time.
For 3 damage.
Oh, okay.
He said, "Achoo."
Pretty much, okay.
So,
Now talk.
the half-orc kind of comes to. There's a stick in his neck, and he looks at you and is like, "I can't talk with your stick here."
I'll loosen it just enough.
Someone tell the tiny hat man to leave me alone.
I'm not tiny.
Don't make him angrier.
What do you want to know?
I'm still chilling
I-
with the kobold.
The dead ranger is somewhere
He
within
is a
sight.
Crispy body right near the door.
Is he recognizable at all?
Not anymore.
He's been on fire now.
A few times.
While he's questioning the half-orc, I'm gonna go start searching the ranger's body, see if there's any notes, papers.
Give me an investigation.
Can I start looting anything from the campsite?
Well then.
From what you can see on his body, most of it is burnt and unrecognizable.
D9.
So she's already looting bodies. I'm going to, at this time, remember that there were 2 horses outside the gate, and I'm going to walk over there and I'm going to check out what's all in here.
We will come back to that, and we will come back to the looting of things.
Yay.
I'm going to ask the kobold to come with me, though. I don't want to leave him by himself. He's my new homie.
You kind of see him like shrink back down to the little hunched over size. He says, "Yes, big dragon friend, yes."
Hey,
Kind of slow walks and follows you out.
as we're walking, like, what's your name, buddy?
Oh, my name Thump Thump. It's
I
very
like
nice
Thump
to meet
Thump.
you.
It's a perfect name.
The pleasure is all mine.
Right. We are back to questioning the half orc.
What do you know about the man in the green robes?
He showed up with big scary fire lady. They brought your dragon friend and little dragon friend here about 3 nights ago.
Does that time frame add up?
That's a
Am I getting the impression that he actually really doesn't know?
Give me an insight check.
It's 5.
From what you can discern,
Oh, it's a 7.
from what you can discern, you can't tell if he's really lying or telling the truth.
Do I have... No, it's on my other character.
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts as he's being questioned.
Okay. Only thought that you hear in his brain is, "These people are crazy. I only came here to stand guard. That's what I was hired for."
I fucking told y'all.
Where is the Luxodon?
I told you, when you first walked in, he hasn't been here for a very long time.
He's useless.
I agree.
Can you summon him?
How do you expect me to summon an elephant?
He's...
Make a really weird noise.
I
Wiggle
love this
your
kid.
arm like this.
Can we not kill this kid? I like
see
this
him
kid.
try as he takes his axe that's in one hand and kind of holds it up to his face and just makes a Did it work? Can I go home?
I'll watch him. Y'all go check inside.
I want to check the body of the one because I know that I've pulled papers from the previous bad guys.
Give me an investigation.
You used up all the good rolls.
I did not investigate well enough.
What'd you roll?
A 6.
You also see that most of what's on this former person's body is pretty burnt to a crisp. There's
That's
no
all.
identifying things about him.
His teeth.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Oh, me and the kobold are going through the horse packs and stuff.
I'm inside
Well,
gates.
one half of the
still.
horse pack is burnt off.
Yeah, I'm noticing that right about now.
As far as you looting stuff inside, what are you looking for?
I am looking for low chance books and any type of gear or like provisions that are not currently already on the horse. And there were some magical people in here, so maybe there's something like a magical component sack.
Okay, so give me an investigation.
Guidance.
You also have a bardic die.
Oh yeah, I can do that. That's a D. Oh, he goes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
So, as far as the books, you recall earlier all of them laughing at you for thinking they were here.
Yeah, that's why I said low chance.
There are 0 books.
0 books.
You do find some rations.
Nice.
You can add about 5 of them to your inventory.
Lovely.
And on one of the dead bodies, you find a health potion.
Standard.
As far as magical items, there is nothing here.
Okay, I'm not looking for like a magic item, but like the components.
Nothing here.
Okay. Can I also find a bag? Because you took my other one.
There's bags outside on the horses.
Okay.
Lots of bags.
I need a backpack.
I'm going through the horses. Maybe I'll find one.
Okay, well, I'm coming out with food.
What is Ulius doing?
I'm gonna walk up, and while the interrogation's going on, I'm gonna grab this dude's coin pouch because I want money back. Plus his money. For the
You're a dick.
I was looking at doing that, and then I was like, oh, I'm chaotic good.
This dude is scared shitless. You're robbing him. That's great.
What's up is for the trouble.
You caused it!
Oh, that's good stuff.
You agree he's useless?
100%. I've already read his mind every time during your interrogation. He knew nothing.
I want to pop his head like a fucking water balloon.
Pop it to death?
Yeah.
Fertilizer!
What's your alignment?
He is a complicit in the goings-on of this camp. He needs to die.
Oh, you are a vengeance paladin, aren't you? That's
Yeah.
reasonable.
I have him pinned against the wall. Is that advantage?
He let him go. Remember,
You
he
let
was
him go?
he was in. He was
I
being
know. I never let him
No,
go.
see,
I said I loosened up just enough.
That's why they would walk up and be like, I'm taking that.
Sure.
18 plus a lot of numbers.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not gonna live. He was already almost dead.
You crush his head against the wall as his body just falls limp to the ground.
I'm oblivious. I don't know what's going on
I'm
over there.
inside. I know this happened. It's great.
You just hear it thud.
I'm just going to open up my bag to see what's in it. That is hot. See how much money I can gain off this dude.
All you have is 3 silver.
I point to the charred husk of the ranger and I say, "We needed him."
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill them.
Now where do we go?
The cobble kind of hobbles his way from the horses up to you guys and says, you come with Thump Thump. We go back to Thump Thump's shop. We talk about everything there.
I lean around the horses. I'm like, "Hey guys, it's been a while. It's been a while. Who's that?"
That's a good question. Who are you?
Oh, my name's Lothor. I'm a bard. I don't know if you can tell.
I have not noticed.
I like my lyre and I like to sing.
Okay.
And this is my friend Thump Thump.
Yeah, I am.
You? What?
I was gonna say yes on Thump Thump, but go ahead.
Thump
Go
Thump,
on.
you. What happened, buddy?
Don't know.
Thump Thump just kind of like looks over all of you guys and says, you guys like violence. Thump Thump also like violence. Many cousin like violence too.
Can we meet your
Come,
cousins, Thump
come.
Thump?
Cousins on different continents. We must take big boat to get there. He kind of like hobbles in a direction. It's like, come along, come along.
I hop in the back of the cart and I lean my legs back and I start plucking a nice shanty as we start to walk off.
As you sit in the cart, Thump Thump hears the cart move, turns around, makes his way over to the cart, picks it up, and starts wheeling you in it. He says, come along, come along.
Nice. I'm gonna take one of the horse's bridles and walk with the horse.
Add a bag to your inventory.
Yes! I have a backpack again, guys! This is exciting!
Moving up in the world.
I don't have pockets, okay?
I'm gonna go
In a school
to
uniform?
the mostly charred ranger and harvest some sustenance.
It's a skirt.
Are you doing it stealthily or not
I have
stealthily?
battle skirt.
Half. Like if they're all like getting on the cart, start wheel out, I'm just gonna walk over, put and try to get pieces. Like I'm not necessarily sneaking, but I'm not trying to make it obvious either.
If you're not trying to make it obvious, add like a half pound of burnt flesh to your inventory.
Quispy.
What? Like I was listening, but at the same time, what?
Oh, you don't know yet. You'll see.
No, I don't.
You'll see.
Or she won't.
Or she
would
won't.
Uthal and Rochelle like to follow the kobold carrying the bard on a cart?
Yeah, hopping.
You can play tunes with me, flute friend.
Ah, yes. I've missed you, buddy.
I missed you too.
After
Uthal follows. Reluctantly.
Thump Thump kind of looks back at you and is like, big armor. I have better armor.
I'm dangling my paws off, just like, like jamming on the back
Jamming
of
on
the
the
cart.
cart.
After I get that half pound, as I walk by the exploded head, it's gonna kind of bring my finger down,
Mm-hmm.
just to get a little bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just-
Are you doing that stealthily?
yes.
Okay, roll for stealth.
Who's still there? Uthal would still see him. And you're pretty close.
Yeah, but I
14.
and started walking away. So
Oh yeah.
that's
Yeah.
first.
It would just be Uthal.
Beats my passive.
What are our passive perceptions again?
My passive is 14, but if I took the horse and started walking back, I'm saying it's behind me. I still didn't see it.
13, so.
Mine's 15, but I've already seen him
Oh,
eat something
17.
weird and I don't care.
Y'all are good. Alright,
So not bothered.
you guys are now setting off to Thump Thump's workshop.
I love Thump Thump.
And that is where we are going to wrap it up for tonight.
Nice.
That
We
was great.
appreciate all you guys watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff to help us out with the algorithm.
Hop in the Discord.
We're still looking for 100 likes, and you can write Lothor's next song lyrics.
Yes.
So
I will sing them.
they'll be featured in whatever episode.
Lothor definitely needs more content for his writing repertoire.
Indubitably. I need a song I can sing.
Legally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.